No idea if we're actually on.
I'm blind.
Maybe we're in, maybe we're not.
That was not helpful.
This will be awkward if we're in.
Oh, good. You can see John try to fucking figure out a light.
We still don't know what we're doing.
I have an advanced degree in being an asshole, and I can't figure this out. Hey. Looks good.
What happened to it?
I don't know.
Did it fall over?
It just
I think
got
it
a
knocked
lot
it over.
worse.
It looks like.
Advanced degree in being an asshole.
Oh, there we go. Oh
The
boy.
lamp gave up on life.
Wow, we're way behind on that thing. All right, cool. Hey, sorry for probably like 20 seconds of awkwardness there.
Was that all?
Everything's
actually
fine.
Yeah, everything is really, really definitely fine. How are you guys doing out there? Hello.
We love you.
We're doing another one of these. Yeah,
No,
there we
Mark.
go. Another
No.
element. Ever know? Says the one who was just fucking with the light for like an hour and a half.
You're right, I'm not good at lights. Sorry.
So, hey guys, welcome to our second Patreon hangout. Hello to like all of you who are here live right now, which
Your
is
frame
awesome.
is pretty good, is Savian.
Hashtag John will pee. Let's see if it happens.
So
You
might have noticed we have a little bit less space than usual. We're not using the camera, our nice one.
we decided the grid lines and the battery thing was bad.
Yeah, so not really happening with that anymore. But yeah, hello to all of you guys who are hanging out with us from the Patreon stuff live, and hello to everybody who's not with us on the Patreon thing but watching this after the fact. You guys are pretty cool too.
Hello to everyone.
you guys are okay.
So hashtag John will pee. Yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna
actually,
happen.
I'm very dehydrated. I've had a really bad month, and I've not been eating right or drinking right.
He's drying up inside. His eggs are.
I don't even
going.
drink normally, but I'm having wine, and I also have tea just in case because I had a really stressful day, and I'm not sure what kind of stimulant I want.
I didn't grab any water, which I should have, but I'll be fine.
I have
He's
some, but
having
I'm not
tea.
going to give you any
I got
because
my little
sharing
cup,
is
my little
gross.
cup of tea.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yes, we're
OBS.
using XSplit.
Really?
Yeah.
What, since when?
Since last time too.
Since that's all that YouTube lets you use, I think.
Yeah, OBS doesn't seem to keep. It seems to not still want to get along with it. I don't know why, but
Let us know how much it's skipping for you. We're really
Yeah.
trying to reduce our footprint so that it actually is reasonable.
we're at like half of what we'd like to be for a bit rate, and we're on a weird webcam that we didn't normally use, and all the settings are all messed up, and we couldn't really test it properly. So
Thank you, Sierra. I had that same thought.
yeah. Oh wow, you do kind of. I'm looking
only
into
are we
the
wearing-
laptop.
Yeah.
Not
But
at them.
In real life, we're wearing blue and green patterned shirts. We both have big red beards and blonde golden hair. Life is miracle.
And they look a little like zombies for some reason on the screen.
Yeah, the lighting's really bad because fucking lighting guy over here. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Are you pointing at the light?
I'm
Was that what
I'm pointing at lighting guy right there.
the guy made a light over on the side there?
Yeah.
So
Is the feed like really like stopped?
no, it's not. The feed isn't stopped. Oh, you're talking about the thing on top. I paused it so that we're not downloading while we're uploading and all
Oh,
that.
that
No
makes-
skipping at all, and the audio is now synced properly. Yes.
Oh man, thank
that's
you.
amazing.
We couldn't have
Good.
done it without you.
Yeah.
So definitely
you specifically.
So definitely-
Also, you, other one.
when we were testing it, the uploading it at the same time is definitely what was doing it.
Yeah, probably. That's probably
Good to
the
know.
case.
Good to know.
Don't do that. So, welcome finally. I guess after an hour and a half of saying welcome.
Yeah, sorry.
Should we?
Now that we know what we're doing, each time it's going to get a little closer to the time we say it's going to be.
Yeah. I had work until I didn't get home from work till like 6:15.
Yeah,
so it was
it's-
like a.
For three dudes who live together and spend a shit ton of time together, we don't see each other that much.
The irony being,
Weirdly
next week
enough,
would have
yeah.
been perfect for this
Yeah, that's true. Next
because
week would
I'm
be
not
good.
working. I'm not working during the day next week. He's not working during the day next week.
It
and
isn't Meg's
you have
birthday
at least
next
a day or
week.
two off.
A
Yeah,
day.
that too.
Yeah.
One day off.
You have one day off. All right.
Yeah. I got home today and Ben was like, "Where's everyone?"
Right.
You know.
I get
Oh,
to teach people how to use HTML for the first time. I love the fear in their eyes.
Oh god,
It's amazing.
they're so young.
I know. Here's how a
so
link
cute.
works. Whoa!
It's unbelievable.
It's
Wait till
amazing.
they get to JavaScript and they all simultaneously drop out.
Oh yeah. 1 month from now. Keep an eye out for the next Patreon Hangout's going to be all about. Hey, remember those students we had once?
Oh, they thought you and I were actually brothers.
We are.
We are, yeah. I mean, blood brothers,
We're spiritual
Eskimo
brothers.
brothers,
Yeah.
spiritual brothers, soul brothers.
I don't think
Brothers
you get to
from
say
the
that.
hood.
Specifically, Funk Soul
I don't-
Brothers.
Okay, that's better. That's fine. You can do that. So
Yes,
you look
did.
so broken in that Mega Man episode, Ben.
Yeah,
You
I
look
mean,
so broken. Which
Yeah.
the one with the like.
I've been making a steady recovery, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
wish we had that. The one James Games made that you texted us today.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. All right.
Yeah, so one of the segments. One of the things we're gonna do is surprisingly we have fan art.
We do.
A lot of it.
A
Actually.
lot of it. In fact, today for the
Which
first
is
time,
amazing.
I unironically said it's like, wow, I better be nicer to people on the show because I don't have as much fan art as you guys.
So which
And
one
I was
am I-
like, wow, I never thought I would ever have to say anything like that in my
Which
entire
one was I
life.
grabbing? Was I grabbing the?
The Ben with the big eyes from James
Oh.
Games.
Oh yeah, here it
Texted
is.
us.
The sparkly.
So I'm not sure. There we go. Oh, there it is, right on top of Ben's head. Wait, hang on. I can fix this.
Yeah.
There it is.
Woo! Oh.
Hang on. Here we go. Okay, there we go.
Brothers.
Stop moving. There it is. All right, cool.
God,
Oh Jesus.
that's amazing.
Oh no.
Oh God! It's just.
Hang on. I can fix this.
Are we still getting sound?
Yeah, we're still getting
hope
sound.
so.
The only thing we lost was the webcam.
One.
There it is.
Whoops.
All right. This is gonna be
hello.
super awkward.
Okay.
All in one go here.
Rick.
Yes, Jackie, and thank you, by the way.
What's that?
For what now?
She said, I bet 90% of them are from me. And
Yes, yes they are.
Yes.
But thank goodness.
There we go. Oh my god, this must be really fucking awkward to... No, I don't want to rename the file. I want to get rid of it. Thank you.
What
there
are
it
you
is.
guys seeing?
This is going to be the weird... We've never done XSplit with a bunch of multimedia stuff, as evidenced by last time where we didn't because it was scary.
GameFace Max, welcome. Hey.
Oh my god. Hey, Game Face Matters in here.
Welcome, everyone, actually. There's enough people in this chat. that
Hey,
it's
wait a
actually
second.
tough to say hello. So, hello, everyone.
Yeah,
You know what I didn't do?
Moving, like,
What
it's,
now,
like,
bro?
Moving fairly quickly.
I am very silly. So here's the thing. Anyone who's in here with us, you get to stick around. So please don't leave, and please don't tell anyone else that this is happening, because this is supposed to be a Patreon thing, and I accidentally left it as public.
Well, no, don't kick anyone else.
I'm not kicking anyone out. I'm making it
I see,
unlisted.
I see.
This is supposed to be a special thing with the Patreon things. We appreciate those of you who are here who are on for the...
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Stay,
it's fine.
please. We
Please
love
stay.
it. We love it.
We apologize to those of you who
When
did
we
the
hit a
Patreon
certain
thing. I
point,
hope you
we'll
don't feel
just open 'em up
slighted.
anyway,
Yeah,
so,
that's fine.
you know.
I did rick it. I don't know if that's probably more referring to the video thing, but that's okay. But yes, hello to those of you who are hanging around. And yeah, that was probably going to be the best thing of the night. That's the highlight right there.
Well, actually, in a
all
moment
downhill
of
from here.
total sad self-indulgence, can we show some of the other fan art?
Yeah, I was
Mostly
actually
the
just about to
Dustin
pull it
fan
out.
art. I'm really
There's a lot of
excited about
Dustin
it.
fan out.
a
Yeah.
lot. I mean,
Let me see here. We have.
Dustin is the.
So this one you might have seen in one of the one of the
Yeah,
episodes.
but that's just him as a person.
This is
No, I
Cook
know.
Cook with a
Yeah.
Hook by Jackie.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a big
Cook
fan of this
with
one.
The Hook is an old joke, by the way. He's been making that
Yeah.
joke for like 12 years. He's always been like, fucking Emerald, I could have my own thing on the Food Network, but mine would be just the bitter old Cook with a Hook. I don't know.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
better.
I am
He's
totally
better
super
at
loud
it.
because I'm right on top of the mic.
he's-
Sorry about that.
Getting in there, Rick.
It's hard for me to manage the... You know what I can do? Oh, no, because our internet is stretched across literally the entire apartment, and I cannot move the laptop at all,
fine,
or it's
don't
gonna
worry. So-
knock it
so-
out. So
So yeah, you just talk a little quieter.
Sorry.
And I'll talk a little bit. No eat. Oh yeah.
that's gonna be awful audio. Or I can just talk a lot softer too.
God,
I'm okay with doing that.
aroused. Anyway, next
Gonna be
picture.
great. Next picture. Let's see. Let me see if I can remove this one without accidentally deleting. There we go. The camera.
done.
Yeah, I'm getting better, man.
The problem is the way we're using the mic right now is we have one mic for all three of us, and Ben's very soft spoken, so it's actually at the right level for the most part.
Here we go.
To capture Ben and I, but because Rick is all up in the business,
Go,
he's
Dustfield!
all up in the business. Dustsfield,
Dustfield.
which is great.
Feel.
He hasn't seen that one yet. He's gonna love
He
that.
hasn't seen this one yet. Oh
No.
man,
Dustin
Jackie, did
should
you see
be
the?
in the chat room right now?
He
Yeah.
should, but he's probably working.
He probably is.
Did
He
you
works
see
like
the
a fucking
original
dog.
Spiel Dustin fan art that Megan did for Dustin? Because it's similar to this. Do we have that?
I don't have
It's on
that.
his Facebook wall. I don't know if you want to bother. Because it's yours is. I mean, yours is better. Don't tell Megan. But it's pretty. It's a pretty cool idea.
Maybe-
I'm glad it's becoming a meme. Basically.
Give me a second. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll try
Oh,
not to
man.
yell on the way.
I wish these guys could contribute media and stuff too. Like I wish they could be like, here's
I mean,
like
they-
a photo.
They could. It would just take a second to download it, I guess.
Does that?
Yeah,
like through Twitter, I
stuff
guess.
in-
Yeah.
Yeah, through Twitter or here. Put the link in the chat.
Or whatever, yeah.
I am trying to seduce you, Grant.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we? We're
Yeah.
literally trying to seduce everyone.
Oh, this one. Yeah. I know this one.
So this is Megan's take.
Well, no. She's not. Or they're not going to see this yet. Give me a second. I need to save it, download it, put it in there.
Oh,
Save
right.
it, download, share it, link it.
Windows.
What? It has
With
nothing
Mac,
to do with
you can
Windows.
just literally like think about it and boom, it's there.
Is that so? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice, Jackie. Thank you. I'll let her know you said that. So
Here it is.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's Megan's take on
Right on
Dustin.
top of your
Yep.
face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, wrong
No,
direction.
that's the wrong way.
I'm not good at things.
There you go. But yeah, no, this is currently his profile picture, actually.
Yeah, but I
Nice.
don't know. This new one gives it a run for the money. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
There we go.
As is Dustin.
What else we got? What else we got? These guys have a little bit of stuff of them as well.
What?
Both from Jackie, actually. Let's do John first.
A cocky ass action.
There we go.
That sounds about right. Sorry, guys. Should I
No
try
lens
to
of
be a better
truth, man.
person? Discuss.
No lens of truth.
I did not.
He beat Pokemon Insurgents without the lens of truth.
I did not beat Pokemon Insurgents.
Even with the lens of truth.
Even with the
He played.
Or was that the
Insurgents
truth of the
without
lens?
of
Yeah.
Was that the truth that the lens bestowed? It's like, nah. Oh, God. What is this? Camera fixing. Right-click the camera line. Go to configure video output size. Is it not?
Why? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, it looks on this end like it's as big as possible. We're not going to stretch the thing out, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could make it bigger and get rid of the top and bottom stuff.
Can
but
you stretch it to the side at the same time that I just go like and like stretch?
Hey, let me try
That'd be
one
amazing.
thing, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
That'll allow you to change the resolution to 16 by 9. He's saying.
Well, I mean, is that just gonna stretch it, or
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be an awesome shirt, Alpar. No one beats Pokemon Insurgents. That seems to be the case.
it beats
Yeah, it
you.
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
it's all right. Sorry for the jolt to the side on that, guys. I'm just
Cool.
figuring out as we go.
I mean,
Let's see what else.
CJ Grimer.
Oh yeah, CJ Grimer.
I love how CJ is just like facial hair.
Yeah, I mean,
He is.
he is kind of,
literally,
especially
if you ever
right
met him.
now.
Yeah.
Especially
Just
right now.
facial hair.
Let's see. I thought I had.
In the group picture.
I thought that I had.
Show the other dust field that she did.
Yes. Hang on a second. I just wanted to. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. I think this is the first dust seal, and the other one was the second one. I might have it backwards, but I think that's the case. I like all these. These are great. These are so fucking fun.
Draw more of us.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. The camera comes in at a 4:3. It doesn't have a 16:9 option, as far as we know. Anyway, I don't think it does. It might actually.
Like an Asian
I
parent.
mean-
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Keep
Where your
aspect
pets-
ratio, yeah. So it must
thing?
just be a 4:3. That can't be right, because.
Enough technical stuff. We're close enough.
Yeah, I know.
It works.
It does
Thank
work.
you, Jackie. They delight us to receive. So thank you. So now we're opening up the first official D-pad fan art contest.
Yeah.
Not really, but thank you. Submissions welcome.
Oh God.
CJ looks creepy. Burn it. Yeah, but I mean, CJ. Have you met CJ?
Don't
CJ would burn it.
CJ looks creepy. He's a heart of gold. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, interesting. Let me try this here.
Uh,
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, look at
How did you get extra room on the sides? You're just like camera's like, oh, I was holding out on
It must have been not letterboxing. What's the other one?
baddening.
Sure. That's the one, yes. All right, hang on. Here we go. Whoop.
Well,
Almost. Ben, you're just going to be off to the side now. There we go.
Nailed
Much better. Thank you, Mark.
cool. Hey, we can kind of like...
Yes, thank
Now
you
you
very
can
much.
breathe. Get off of me. Fuck off of me.
Thank you for doing that while I was trying to drink hot tea.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Things go well.
Yeah, well, you did it to me while I was talking about...
Friends!
We're talking about Wonder Swan mode.
Wonder Swan.
Wonder Swans.
There we go.
So, speaking of which, wow, man, Wonder Swan game.
Yeah, that existed.
It did exist.
Somebody like made that and was like, "Look at this thing I made," and all of his friends were like, "Cool, buddy."
Yeah. You guys haven't seen, there's 2 more episodes left that are going up this weekend, and just like, wow. Just a really badly put together game. In the 2000s
yeah. I
for
mean,
Mega
like,
Man.
By
Like,
the
that's-
end of it, it got kind of cool.
Yeah. It's one of those games that strikes me of like, it could have been so good.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
You know,
hopefully
the
we'll see.
concepts and ideas were solid, and then just like, I didn't enjoy
Well, like,
watching it.
you start the game as a completely worthless version of Mega Man.
Right. That's it. Like you shouldn't
slow
have
and
to,
like,
and awkward.
that's it.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to play through the entire game just to get to the point where it feels like a game.
Yeah.
You know, like, so we're talking about our Mega Man Mega Man Battle Network Wonder Swan. Is it-
Mega Wonder Swan.
What's
Mega
it?
Man
What's
Battle
the
Network,
official title?
NT Warrior,
Swan
Wonder
Color?
Swan.
EX Alpha Championship Edition.
Yeah.
Wonder Swan Color?
No, the name of the game.
Oh,
Rockman.
Rockman Eggsy Wonder WS. is
Okay,
like the
whatever.
official
That game we just played, it got kind of cool by the end,
Yeah.
but
It got okay. It got
okay.
passable by the end.
Yeah. It felt like an alpha version of Mega Man X for like the last.
No, it felt like an alpha version of Mega Man Zero.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually still kind of a compliment.
It had swords.
Only for the last 20
Compliment.
minutes, though.
Yeah.
You know. So it was okay. I'm glad we played it.
Yeah,
Are you, though?
I mean, I'm
I'm
happy
glad
that
it's over. I'm glad we played.
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
In the past
I'm
tense.
happy that we've like that it's been a thing and that I'm aware of the game and that we've had a chance to like.
I'm happy that I'm not dead. That's it.
Yeah, it's one of the first. I think it's so far the first Mega Man game that I've been outright disappointed with.
Later, GFM.
Somebody
wait,
heading out.
That was fast, dude.
This.
Oh,
This
Maxie,
is the
no
first one that you're
Maximum Pad.
disappointed with.
Is that so? When Max is hanging around, does that make it the Maxi Pad?
Let's not go there. Okay. Well, now I'm uncomfortable.
But yeah, no. So
This is also uncomfortable.
I think the only other Mega Man game that I have even slightly felt this way about was Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, which Dustin beat in 50 minutes.
Yeah.
That
Is
is
that
the
disappointing or impressive?
It's the fastest we've ever
it's a
beaten
pretty
any
easy
game
game.
ever on the channel.
It's like run, jump, shoot, man, except it's really just run.
There's
jump,
no
man.
difficulty in there whatsoever. And and then Mega Man 3 was like the fucking impossible. Although for what it's worth, holy shit, do we die a lot in the Wonder Swan game and in the Wily Wars.
That's totally it, Alpar. If it had
yes.
tighter controls, it could have been really cool.
Yeah.
But it felt like Jello. And that
It was such a short game too. We beat the main campaign in
we
about
beat that
an hour
game
and a half.
4 times, didn't we?
Yeah, we beat the whole thing 4 times.
1, 2, 3.
We already so
for the record,
episode
tell
1
us
to
in
3.
the comments. Was it necessary, for the sake of the Let's Play, was it really necessary to beat it 4 times?
I haven't seen 3 and 4 yet.
Well,
Never mind then.
Like I said, there's 2
Live
more
TV.
episodes left
Oh.
this weekend.
Well, guess what we do in those last 2 episodes?
2 more times.
Oh
man,
thank
yeah.
you. We are cute nerds.
It was a pretty good.
Some say the cutest of nerds.
No one's who. Goji.
Probably. I mean, I'm just assuming that there's.
There might be.
A potential 2 people. So
Beat it in one evening.
At least
when
more
I
than
was
once.
10. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the other. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard. I mean, it's like less than an
guys.
afternoon, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Wonder Swan game is done, and
What else are we doing?
we're also doing Mega Man Wily Wars, which has
Yes.
been interesting so far.
It's getting. We hated it at first, but I think we were just like doesn't. It doesn't feel right, but we kind of got used to it, and
Yeah.
it's also 4 times harder than the original. That's what I
I
was trying to
hated
say.
it
Oh,
more
yeah.
as we went along, as evidenced by me leaving.
yeah,
completely
playing
by
WoW
part
for a
3.
whole bunch of it.
It's like,
Yeah, we were like, "Hey Ben, we're gonna record," and he's like, I gotta do some work."
I gotta go.
Wow.
But yeah, no. So like, if it hasn't been made clear yet through the videos, I forget where we actually bring it up, but this game it's the Japanese version of the game. We had the option of playing the Japanese or the European version because it never came out in the States. The European version is PAL, and I don't even know if it works properly on the Retron. And we actually destroyed the Genesis slot on one of our 2 Retrons with a repro copy of not Rockboard, of Wily Wars. Actually,
Repro means shoddily reproduced.
yeah, a reproduction copy. So I don't know if it was what exactly happened, but like I don't want to take any chances with anything. So I was like, if we're gonna get it, we're gonna get the Japanese version because that at least is NTSC.
Yeah. And that's good to know, guys. The Retrons can play Japanese games, which
Yeah.
is really cool. That's opened up some weird doors for us.
Yeah, you change the region, you might be able to change it for European also, but I'm not feeling comfortable.
They
with
have like
that.
2 games anyway.
And
Yeah.
it's especially good that John can speak Japanese so well
Yes.
to translate entire games for us.
Shoto.
That was good.
Stop making me do that.
You're the only one who has any clue how Japanese even works.
But
I'm
like a kindergartner Japanese kid. Like that's my level.
I mean, that's
That's good in a lot of ways, but it's
I can recognize about
4.
3 symbols of kana.
yeah. So
I know
can read
the
kana, no
N
problem, and I know like 100
and
kanji.
hiragana.
But like there's like 2,000 kanji.
Now
you need to know
hiragana
to
is
be
the
fluent.
round one, right? Mm-hmm. And katakana is the
like
one borrowed from
pointy-
Chinese.
No, kanji is the one borrowed from Chinese.
I know kanji is, but like I thought katakana was also borrowed from Chinese script.
It's not borrowed; it's adapted from. They're both adapted from,
okay.
sort of.
Right.
Historically, they basically the first time Japan ever saw Chinese characters, and this is my understanding, they were like, oh cool,
Like
that
Chun-Li.
that one makes that sound, and then they adapted and stylized it into just a letter. Basically, it represented a sound, but not any meaning. Okay. So by the time they went through that, hiragana resembled Chinese characters, but they were so refined they didn't have any meaning attached to them. They were just the sound. That's what I think. That's like I've heard that.
Yeah.
I believe that's my understanding.
All right. I mean, that's probably true, or at least grounded in truth at the very least. They're talking about so the difficulty. The reason I mentioned that it was the Japanese version is it meant that it was a remake of the Japanese versions of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, which were the hard versions, which meant that the bosses had twice as much health. Well, everyone had twice as much health and did twice as much damage. So literally, like Ben said, the game is 4 times harder.
I didn't say that.
John said that.
No,
We're different. We're different.
Do I not need the mirror right here? Does that not?
I told you I beat it without the lens of truth.
Yeah, how'd that go for you, man? How'd that go for you? But yeah, Iceman was never like he was hard in the original, but he was never that hard.
He wasn't even. I don't remember him being hard.
He's tricky because you have to time your jumps well to get in between stuff, and you can get hit a lot more than most. Like Fireman seemed to be the real difficult one out of the whole game, just because he was like boom and just across the room. Yeah. But is Mitakuchi also, which was hilarious. I didn't know that until like a week before we started recording. I'm like, we need to literally make the entire intro video completely focused on that, like 100%, because it was the game immediately after Mega Man 5 for Game Boy, which was Mitakuchi, and we're like, oh good, Mitakuchi's gone. Nope, we got this one.
So that's a good point. So we've been doing a lot of these intro videos.
About 20 now.
Yeah, and we love doing that stuff. And I kind of want to like start. If you think about it, each one's like a little mini documentary about the game that we're talking about.
Usually, we didn't have any real info on the Wonder Swan game, so we decided to opt for a Gunpei Yokoi video instead.
So we try and do like little mini documentaries and stuff like that. Do you guys want to see more of that stuff? I was talking to some people and they were like, your Let's Plays are funny, but you have like literally a bajillion of them. It would be cool to see more of that like research, documentary, discussion content. And so if you guys have any input on that, just let us know, because we're always open.
More focus on that, or
or
kind
just
of expand on the intros a little bit.
Yeah,
or we could expand on the intros, or like turn them into separate videos.
Actually, so I don't know that I can remember to do this when the video goes up for people watching after the fact, but I added a new playlist on our YouTube channel. You can go look for it in the videos section, the playlist section called...
Go find it yourselves.
Yeah. I think I called it the Face-Off Collection, and it's literally every gym battle, Face-Off, and Elite Four battle that we've ever done on the channel, and it's 121 videos.
That's awesome,
Between me, you, CJ, our Face-Offs, the gyms, and everything like that. There's a fucking ton of it. And I was debating throwing together a playlist of our live video. And
enjoy food, Foxy.
What's that?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
Oh yeah, it's
Foxy's
a little
like
behind.
gotta get food, and I was like, oh god, okay.
Oh god. But so yeah, like I was thinking about doing like at least a playlist of our live stuff. At the very least, the intros. The outros are not always.
Yeah, well, just anything that has our faces on it. Call it the faces or something.
Or I mean, I could also take the first and last episodes and do a little 15 minutes of editing, get the intro and outro, so you just have Mega Man 2, the live parts, Mega Man Rockboard, the live parts.
You could, but I feel like giving yourself more editing is perhaps not.
It's really not that. It's literally wait for it to end, fade out, fade in the outro, upload.
Yeah, that'd be cool for archival purposes.
Yeah,
I mean.
It might be kind of neat. But
I enjoy Rick writing John asking stupid questions, and how he always complains about that. It's true. We've broken that wall a couple times. Yeah.
There was a reason I dropped that we dropped that joke in the intro for Wily Wars. It was just like, oh, not Wily Wars, Wonder Swan. was like, yeah, fuck it. Why don't we just straight up acknowledge that for some reason I keep writing the scripts that have me explaining everything and John being like,
It's okay. When we get to some of our future endeavors, I'll be the one explaining.
Do you play video games?
Occasionally. I'm involved in this YouTube channel that focuses largely on video games.
You know what's funny? John basically didn't play any video games for a very long time before we started the podcast.
No, it's true. I've always considered myself a devout gamer at heart. But during college and like when I first started working, I had like almost no time. And
Beeble wasn't much of a gamer at the time either.
Yeah, you'll remember Beeble from right. Where is he? You won't remember Beeble. Anyway, have they ever seen Beeble? Do they know?
Beeble was in. If you look for our 5 Days a Stranger, our original 5 Days a Stranger.
Yeah,
if you heard any of our original podcast, or I'm planning on putting our old podcast stuff online somewhere if I can wrangle it all together. He was also in the pilot for Ocarina of Time. He was also in
that didn't air until later.
The final episode of Mega Man 3 or 4. I
forgot
which.
about that. Yeah. He came over like half.
He came over a little bit, because he's getting married and he wanted to give me the 411 on that.
We should get like we should make Beeble fan art. Anyway.
Okay.
Why were we talking about all this?
I don't know. Because it's just natural flow, man. The natural flow.
Yeah, but there was a point I was trying to make, and now it's gone. Oh, but anyway, now I play a lot of video games. That's it. You were like,
I mean, a lot of From Software video games, mostly.
I mean, yeah, those are the best though.
I don't know. I've played
all 4 of them.
I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure I've played like 200 hours of Pokemon in the last year. That's something.
Oh, that's probably true. Yeah. So I'm currently going through a mild crisis of we're down. We've only got we've only got 9 more Mega Man games to obtain before we literally have all of the ones we need in our possession, and we're coming up on 2 of them that have been giving me shit this entire time. We've been at this for what, 9 months now?
Leftover Indian.
Almost 9 months, and Mega Man 7
what time is it?
It's not too late.
Mega Man 7 and Mega Man X3 are among the most expensive video games you can really find. And I've been sitting on those for a while.
Sorry, Rick.
So they're going to get it. Any second now, we're going to get comments about vegan Eiffel Tower on live camera.
Hey, remember that time for a brief moment, Ben and I just got tunnel vision and forgot about Rick? He's all still
and the camera and the lights and the microphone.
That one single time, because it's never happened before and will never happen again, right?
Oh, I love you guys. You know, I was having a rough day, but I'm in such a good mood now between you guys, and and the cats, I guess, trying to be grateful and stuff, practicing gratitude. That's what they tell you to do in self-help classes that I have never heard of.
What?
I'm in a really.
Have you ever heard? You've never heard of self-help classes? You've never heard of that
software?
Thing?
Oh, what other Foxy? What other games do they have that are worth playing?
They did. Is it Front Mission?
Kuon
or something like that
for Halloween. Is it a scary game intentionally? Talking about food on camera. Yes, that's what we do.
Yep, that is sort of our thing.
It's kind of impossible to have a single conversation because of the delay. But
wait, you want to see me play Dark Souls?
Yeah. What have you done? What have you done?
That's funny because that's literally the only thing I want to do. So we're gonna make that happen. I'll even edit it.
What? Okay.
I'll even edit it.
Coming 2019.
Maybe. I'm gonna do it.
We should do just you and I, like,
just do
John and Ben play FromSoft games.
That's a really good idea. And we have totally opposite play styles. Mm-hmm. It's actually weird.
I thought you were going for
Ben's better
they
than
have
I am.
totally opposite schedules.
No, I was talking to you about this before, specifically with Bloodborne, how there were parts of the game that I had no problem with at all, and I saw you struggling with, and then you'd come to a boss and be like, all right, this guy's pretty tough, it took me a couple tries, and you one-shot the boss. I was like, okay. There's something about Bloodborne
it's really
where
interesting.
Each of us are way better at certain things, which is cool.
Yeah, it is interesting.
These guys are unique people, guys.
Yeah.
I guess so.
They are different people.
See, we're different!
No, it's just a schizophrenic personality. You just go, oh man, I can't beat this. I'm John now, and I beat it.
Yeah, it's the guys who look like brothers but totally aren't show. That's what this is now. And then Rick.
And Rick.
I've been told I look like your brother, so...
Thanks. You do kind of look like Ian. In fact, so I made this cute little piece of sprite art. Oh, do you have that?
I can see if I can find it.
I made this cute little piece of sprite art that was intended to be myself and Rick. You weren't living with us at this point, Ben. And so it was meant to be like myself and Rick.
Did you post it online anywhere?
No. But I texted it to you. I texted it to you.
Yeah, like a fucking 1,000 years ago. I'm not going to be able to find that.
I emailed it to you, too. It's in your email.
Yeah, you send me a lot of emails, too.
John Seelig has attachment from a month or more ago. Okay, anyway, basically, I sent it to my mom, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's you and your brother!" And it's been her cell phone background like since that day.
I think they noticed something.
And I don't have the heart. It's this. I don't have the heart to tell her that was meant to be Rick, but she thought it was Ian, and they look enough alike. I mean, basically, long hair, bad chin strap. So like that's what it boils down to. And so my mom still thinks.
Nope, it's not
And we'll
that.
never correct
You get it. I'm tired of talking.
We'll never correct her.
No, not
Yeah,
that.
so shh, don't tell my mom. I wonder if she's one of our Patreon donors using a fake screen name.
I don't have anything. I don't have it
Wait,
from you.
is this Savian my mom?
I don't have anything
I don't think
from
so.
you with an attachment that matches that for months.
Seelig has attachment 2 months ago, maybe?
I mean...
You can actually Google has : attachment. You don't have to. I mean... But you're in this deep now, and I know how you are.
Oh, God, I don't know how to... What?
This is kind of...
Rick struggles with basic Gmail command.
I've never used that command before.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. See, that wasn't so bad.
Maybe.
Also, he's right by the mic, so it's going to be like...
There it is.
There it is.
Hey!
Yeah. And I actually see it.
Wow.
It does look... Well, Rick's hair used to be a lot shorter at the
Yeah,
time.
okay, yeah.
You know, so like I would update it now to reflect his longer hair.
I was going to say,
But
Ian has uppy
Ian
hair
has-
and I got down hair.
Right. And so that right now it looks more like Ian, I will admit that. But it was intended to be Rick. If it was Ian, I would have put a really sad attempt at a Dirty Sanchez there, too. Sorry, Ian.
What?
That's like a derogatory term for a
No.
little mustache?
No, it is not.
Is it something else?
Yes.
I thought it was a mustache!
We're going to go to Urban Dictionary right now so I can read someone else's... Sorry if I'm yelling into the mic.
Oh, boy.
Someone said Rick must dress as Professor Birch, and the irony being, I
don't
feel
think
like
my mom's
Ian
one of our
looks.
Patreon people after all.
I feel like-
Sabian
Rick,
is a different person.
You are Professor Birch. Like, it's done. You're in costume constantly.
I feel like Ian looks way more like Professor Birch than me. Plus, he also wears shorts a lot more, like that style of short. Like literally, if you put a lab coat on Ian, he is literally Professor Birch.
I don't know, man. I think you win the Professor Birch contest.
It's the longer hair that you have.
Here we go.
Yeah.
When a man and a woman engage in anal sex, then the man takes his penis and rubs it on the girl's upper lip, leaving a mustache.
Is that really what that is?
Yes, it's a shit stash.
Oh my god.
So you basically just said that someone rubbed shit on your brother's mouth.
I really thought it was just a derogatory term for like a lame, thin, sketchy mustache.
No.
I really did. I'm so sorry.
I love all of the comments on the
yes,
side.
thank you, Sabian.
Now
It's
they're coming
poop,
up.
John.
It's poop, John.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
It's a mustache, but not the kind you want, John.
Thank you, Foxy.
Oh my god.
I really didn't know that. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Amazing.
I'm.
Why don't we move on?
Yeah.
What
talk
is there
about
left to
Pokemon.
talk
We
about?
had a list of things we
Pokemon,
were
man.
going to talk
Yeah,
about, but
and
that's
it's-
not
yeah,
there
I'll pull it
anymore.
back up.
Now lost.
Fucking Insurgents is still alive somehow.
Amazingly enough.
I am easily more shocked than anyone else that game is
Yes.
still going.
Every episode, I'm like,
It's
it's
over.
gotta be it. It's done. Finally,
no, well,
we can
except for
move
the
on.
3.5 weeks of grinding.
Well,
Those episodes were slightly
There
lower
was
stakes.
progress in those
There
weeks.
was. I'm not. I don't fault you for that. I just wish it didn't have to be true.
Oh, I agree. I'm with you right there. I
You
wish
know?
that there was honestly, the Rotom thing sped that up a lot. Once we found that literally multiplied our speed by like 5.
That definitely helped, yeah.
That could have been
Now-
a 1 week thing. If
now
we knew that.
Fibonacci is the Steelix of the game, which is
No,
awesome.
I didn't want that to happen. I specifically did not want that to happen because I was
you know
worried
what,
it was
dude?
going to cheapen it a little
You
bit.
need
but
a break. Like you need
Yeah.
a rock to depend on. You know.
I could use a rock type Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can get a fossil guy for your base, but he costs like $10,000. So I can't get my shield on until then.
Oh, gotcha.
Because there's no fucking way I'm going to be able to raise 10,000 goddamn... Apparently I can go to the caves and break rocks and get money that way for the things that pop out of there, so maybe I'll have to do that, but...
Yay, farming money in Pokemon.
Yeah. I go from grinding to farming for cash. That's going to be the best.
Sierra just said, Rick, I've been helping you with Insurgents.
Yeah.
Are you the one supplying the spoilers?
One of a few people. There's a couple folks. I don't mind it, to be totally honest. If it was like a major spoiler, it'd be.
Though. There's been
some
like.
And there's that one that super fucked you.
Yeah, it's so there was a suggestion. I forget if it was Sarah, I think it was Crazy Green Gamer. Was talking about
Crazy Green Gamer.
Was talking about the Haunter with Dazzling Gleam and how it literally one-shotted their Delta Blastoise, and therefore it was not a good idea to put mine out there, which is a fair point. And my instant thought upon seeing a Haunter would be put out Delta Blastoise. I was not thinking about how many levels I had on it, because that makes a huge difference. And stalling and not knowing what to do there resulted directly in 2 deaths. That, had I just put out Delta Blastoise from the beginning, wouldn't have been an issue, which, it sucks, but I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, it just kind of happened, and it's fine. It's fine.
It happened.
Yeah, I've got,
What did you lose out of that?
I lost Kingler.
You guys are fine.
And I lost Goodall.
Well, that was whatever, though.
Nobody liked Goodall.
You lost Kingler, but you still have regular Blastoise.
Yeah, I got Blastoise, so...
Yeah. You didn't need both of them? I had a slight preference for Kingler.
I did, too.
How often do you see a Kingler win the day? He's pretty cool.
Unique. I love Kingler, too. Kingler's one of my favorites. But yeah, so... I'm still in it. And I'm actually,
You're doing well.
Judging by this week of episodes, I'm doing fine now.
Catch a Rotom.
I will try.
Catch a little Rotom.
Every time I've gotten to a town, I've been desperate for... I tried Rotom in the last one, it didn't seem to work. And the fact that it's leveling up so much is going to make that catch harder and harder.
It's true. Now the problem is you can't afford Ultra Balls, right?
Yeah. I mean, I might be able to afford a couple now. But, I don't know. It's a fucking... The economy of that game is the biggest problem I have with it. Amazingly. Despite the level spikes, despite the really cruel typing and move combos, it's the economy of the game that fucks it up. Because I can't buy Pokeballs and I can't buy potions. So I'm literally sitting there doing an hour and a half of grinding because fighting a trainer is too dangerous.
Yeah. Is the problem that each trainer just doesn't give enough money?
No.
It's that there are not enough trainers?
It's not even that.
Well, how do you blame the economy? It has to be one of those two things.
Because I fight a trainer, I barely get through, I go back and heal, I buy some potions, I fight a trainer, need to use potions to survive, get some money back, and it's just that over and over again.
The money you're getting from the trainers is used to, like, fight the next trainer, basically, so you're never really getting far enough ahead to
Isn't that a valid way to increase the difficulty of a Pokemon game?
I don't think so.
Well,
but every other way you've proposed is also
only if you're playing Nuzlocke.
Yeah, it's if it wasn't Nuzlocke, it'd mean fucking nothing. The problem is it's not an obstacle; it's handcuffs. Like,
it's definitely worth a try, Foxy.
It's basically like someone has taken my wallet and dropped it in a thing of cement and said, "Yeah, you don't get to buy shit." And that's going like, now try and be, that would literally be like me taking your wallet and being like, now try and be an adult today. And you'd be like, I gotta stay home.
Mega Delta Charizard?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
He's big and he's big and like gray black, and he's like got ghosty like whoosh feet that aren't there, and he's got crazy fire wings. Let me see if I can find a. Yeah, give me a second here.
Editing, Rick.
Guys, do you guys remember that time I like fell flat on my face with Insurgents? Because with Insurgents, you need grinding
don't
and
look.
patience.
Don't look at the screen. I'll show you in a second here when we.
You don't want me to look?
Yeah, don't look.
Don't look.
Why do you want my real reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want you to fake it for them.
Wow, that is exciting!
Just like every time. Right. In other news, my friend Doug is talking to me about the Ockerville River album Black Sheep Boy. Anyone have an opinion on that?
Nope. What is it?
It's an album by a band called Ockerville River.
Is it good?
People like Ockerville River.
It is good. They are good. But I'm still processing the album.
All right, let's see. Add source.
Are you ready for this?
I guess I should.
Trying really hard to look.
Yeah, there you go. It's under your head.
It's really difficult to see.
Oh, well, it's awesome, though. It reminds me of Demons.
He's using his own face for. Are you?
Yeah.
Hang on. Here, I'll do this.
There you
Easier
go.
to see there.
Yeah, that's fine. It reminds me of that game Demon's Crest. Do you guys remember that game?
No, never played it.
Really? It was a cool game. It was hard and weird. That's cool.
Okay.
Though. That is cool.
Yeah.
Mega Delta Charizard.
The shiny is red, like blood red.
Awesome.
Did you see the shiny?
Those are pretty well
Delta
designed, I gotta
Blastoise
say.
I
is
did.
Bowser?
It's Bowser. It's literally Bowser. And shiny Mega Delta Blastoise is a dry Bowser.
Fucking really?
Yeah. If I ever make a Pokemon fan game, I'm gonna do that with every single shiny. I'm getting rid of the normal shinies and replacing them
That's
all
correct.
with other
Totally
shit.
different.
Cause fuck it, why not? That's gonna be the most fun part. Is going like,
Thank you, Grant.
okay,
That's how
check
I
out
feel
this
too.
Hitmonchan. I'm gonna make the shiny look like Little Mac.
Demon's Crest is pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
Thank
pretty
you,
cool.
Foxy.
I'll drop this back down again.
So, all right. So, Pokemon, it's going. We're also doing the X and Y post game.
Yeah, that's coming to an end.
Fine.
There's-
We're gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah, in November, I think that's when it's going to come to an end, and
any
then we're
updates
doing
on
Kingdom
X?
Hearts. No, I actually haven't done any grinding yet because I've been working full time this week. So tomorrow night, I'm basically sitting down, and then for like 2 days straight, I'm grinding so we can put up something on Saturday. Sweet. I'm hoping that I can get enough in so that we can do a real episode. And so the plan is, I would like to grind enough so that the next episode will be starting in Victory Road again.
Okay.
And then going forward as normal from there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be probably like 2-3 episodes of Victory Road and then the Elite Four.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. If these guys die, I don't know what I'm going to do because I have, I think, one and a half sets of dudes left. And I don't know. I may consider trying like with whoever's left until I'm down to 0. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm feeling okay about this because at this point I'm taking it super slow. I've learned a lot from Insurgents. Pokemon X is the first one that I did all the way through.
Yeah.
Because Fire Red was on hold until we started Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So X is the first one that, not all the way through, but it's the first one I played that far in. So I wasn't really still sure what the pace needed to be. And now, after 4 of these games, I'm aware of what goes into better grinding and what goes into that stuff. I'm going to be hitting up the Battle Chateau a lot.
Pokemon X was rough, guys. It was rough.
It was such a I only won 2 face-offs in the whole game, which that's fine. There were a lot of real close lucky calls, but I mean in the end you had me 6-2, which is fine. The only one that I won near the end, I think I won the first match. I won the third match, and that was fine. And then I won number 6. And then that, one of only 2 times I went first was the one with the bridge. And the one with Lysander, where I lost
that's right.
4 of my 6 guys who I'd been using for the entire game. And then what's left of my team I bring to Victory Road, and Xerneas is 1 battle away from being completely immune to a guillotine that kills it. Like
that was heartbreaking.
that was the word. I don't think I've been hit with any other one hit kills, like automatic one hit kills,
Right, yeah.
and a 30% chance.
So that's the story of Pokemon X that you guys probably already knew, but it's still sad.
yeah.
It's still fresh. That wound is still fresh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's okay. We're working on a few Pokemon-related surprises that aren't really surprises anymore. But,
Yeah.
we need to come up with a system.
Can we talk about the fact that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are still expensive? They still cost at least $40 to get online, and they're 7 years old, 8 years old on 2 gens back of a
doesn't even
system.
sound that bad compared to what you were
I
telling
mean, it
me
was
about
it was
last time.
$50 when it came out.
Yeah, but it's not Mega Man 7.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a rare game.
Good point.
Is it not? Oh, wow. So you're just saying it's like...
It's just stayed expensive.
that sucks.
It's because it's such a great game.
I have gold. I have Heart Gold somewhere.
If you can find it, then and you're comfortable with wiping it. That's the other thing.
John's Gengar.
Oh, Edgar. I never realized that Gengar
Let's see
and
Gengar
Edgar.
again. Yeah. You never thought of that?
Never noticed that. I don't think I have. Maybe I've noticed and forgot, but
I've noticed.
poor
I think
Edgar.
about
That's
it
okay.
a
I
lot.
mean, we have to figure out how we're going to deal with... I guess it's not going to be until Pokemon Z comes out that we can actually figure out victory prizes, because like you weren't able to bring anybody from Ruby Sapphire over to Insurgents, so you're still owed a prize from
Which
Ruby
is
Sapphire.
why the Insurgents thing totally doesn't count.
And why I get to bring someone from Insurgents, because I've won that one. I don't know how that's going to work. It probably won't. Maybe I can...
yeah.
We found a tool online that seems pretty cool. I want to check out that might let
Which
us
country?
like create stuff. What do you mean country? Oh, country
I'm
that.
trying to like do both.
Alpars.
Yeah, you gotta like refer to. They can't like they
Rick,
can see
stop!
the.
I'm talking to them now.
Yeah, they can see the chat live. They're not going to see the chat if other people watch it later. So,
Oh, you can. Oh,
Yeah, it's not part of the stream.
sorry. I kind of thought you were gonna have that overlaid for some reason, but you're
I
not
mean,
capturing it.
yeah, it would be tricky to do that. It's possible, but it's not. I would have
Someday,
to mess
we'll
with it
get
for a
there.
while.
We'll
Yeah,
get
maybe next time if we have a little more time to set
It's a
it up.
learning
But so
experience.
the point being, we found this tool that I really want to check out that might let you like build Pokemon. And if that's the case, then I would probably try to, if like whenever I lose, just figure out which one I would really want to bring forward. Obviously, a Delta Pokemon won't work. But
Are we really counting Insurgents as part of our Poke Let's Play?
yeah, we've been saying that for the last like 2 months.
I haven't heard that, Ben. Have you?
Dude, this is between you guys. This is the rivals. This is the rivals.
No, it's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
not one of the rivals, man.
It's fine.
I'm just a
It's
casual observer.
Casual Observamon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like out of the dudes I've got right now, I have no idea who I'd bring forward.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, and you can't like it would be Fibonacci, but you can't bring a
Yeah, I
Delta
can't bring
Blastoise back.
I mean, the only
I'll
thing
give you
that I
a
would even
Pangoro if
the
you
only
want.
thing that I would even consider, yeah, for one, actually, I could totally make it a Pancham and approximate it, and that'd be kind of hilarious. But what I would probably wind up doing is either A, grab Squirtle and just say fuck it, or maybe try and do like a Squirtle with some of those moves or something and be like, yeah, that's gonna whatever. But
That'd be
Yeah.
fakey.
That'd be something different, though.
yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna need. We were debating some other ways of doing things if we do Pokemon Z. At this point, it's pretty much guaranteed to come out. There's so much. There's
you
even more
sure?
evidence for it now than there was a month
I
ago.
wish
You
it
know?
would just come out. I wish they would just like be like, "Hey, we're doing this," so we can
Right.
plan around it. We have so many things that we would like to do. Rock Band 4 just came out. Triforce Heroes is coming out.
weeks.
Hyrule Warriors 3DS is going to come out soon
Yeah.
in a month, right? And
Yep.
there's just Mario Maker we still haven't really done anything with.
Yeah, we're
Like,
gonna
there's
record some
so
more this week, I think, and start putting
much.
stuff up on Monday.
Mario
and,
Maker?
Yeah. And we got a bunch of like levels from you guys, which we would love to see more of.
that
Yeah.
would be good.
Leave stuff in the comments. We've been keeping an eye on the comments all over the place for all that stuff, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. It's gonna be an interesting fall.
So Frozen Foxy just said, "Can even tell you how to get max level in Pokemon and Me in 15 minutes per Pokemon. It's really easy." I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, we've stayed away from Pokemon and Me, and the fact that like we made it a rule way back at the beginning of X and Y, like a year and a half ago, that we weren't going to use Pokemon and Me because it can manipulate stuff without needing to like actually do battles.
Yeah, I
And-
remember that rule.
So I mean, while yes, I could do it, and at this point, I've lost by so much that there's really no harm in it. I still kind of want to stick with the rules. I feel like it's not,
Yeah.
you know, like if I'm gonna do this, I need to play by the rules that I helped set down. You know.
Rules are meant to be upheld, I think.
Yeah,
is
that's the common phrasing, I think.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Talk about Rivals League.
I want to do Rivals League. So basically, I know I've said this.
Transition. Do
I
you like that segue, guys?
I've
nice.
got an idea for my team. I decided that I'm going to be the champion, not the champion, but the highest level gym leader
Okay.
until Rick beats me in our Rivals situation, right? So I feel like the way we're going to do it right now is we're going to have like
And the
Ben-
other 6 of us will be tied.
I think we talked about this. We had like a tier, like an idea for like how
mean,
we're going to tier it.
I guess we hadn't really.
How much of
figured
this do we
out.
want to spoil right now, though? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I had
your
an
call. It's
idea-
your thing, man.
I had an idea about Rivals League that I don't think I talked to you guys about yet, but I think it'd be interesting to, what would be a cool format for it to get people to fight us and everything, is to release like the name of the team, so like a mini spoiler of what the team
Yeah.
might be for the trainer, and maybe if we could get like a little bit of art or something to put out there, or like the art for the badge that each person would have. Be like, okay, guys, next week you're gonna fight me with the blah badge.
That is the actual
get
name
ready.
he's going with, by the way.
Basically.
So get ready, and then next week we'll have like one day where it's like this
6
is gonna be the day,
Wobbuffets.
and we'll record the fights like all on one day or however many we
that
can.
might actually be a practical way to do it.
and then
Yeah.
you can put them all up so it doesn't really spoil for like for everyone else who
Right,
wants
I
to
guess
fight
that's true.
me specifically,
Right,
like
right,
if we do it
okay.
all together,
Okay.
or at least like maybe over a weekend or something like that.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of ideas. I was thinking of it more like almost like a traditional game, in that we would have leaders, and like, you know, let's say Ben would be the first leader, and then Dustin, and then CJ, and then Rick, and then me. Not because I'm anything special, just because I won the first two. Not because I'm. It's secretly because I want more cool Pokemon in my team. That's all it is.
That is
I
true.
see what you're going.
That
with.
is-
Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to be the hardest one.
He wants
because
it. He
I
wants an
want-
excuse to have a slightly broken team.
Not broken, just awesome. We'll figure it
Slightly
out. Don't
cracked
worry.
team.
Don't worry.
Yo, y'all gonna have to get past my team first.
Yeah, and Ben's team. Don't fuck with Ben's team. So anyway, we have ideas. I'm gonna start. See, do we want to keep that for the Patreon people, or just open it up to everyone, or how do we want to do it?
The Rivals League. Let's open it up to
I think
everybody.
it should be for everyone.
I'm just afraid like we're gonna have everyone be like, cool,
We
I
can
want to
give-
do it.
We can
So-
give you guys in the Patreon stuff maybe a first crack at it, but I feel like
Okay.
it should be open to everybody.
I want it to be open to everyone. It's more of a practicality thing. I don't want 100 people to, not that we would, but I don't want 100 people to be all like, cool, I want to go first. You know, I want to figure out how we can manage that.
We'll set up a little like entry form thing online. That way we just have it first come first serve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
And you know,
we
as
have
soon
some
as-
fun
as long
ideas.
as
I
we
think
get
you guys are
enough
really gonna
content to
like
put
it.
episodes up, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do 6 Mewtwo's, I'm just gonna go straight for 6 Rayquazas. 6 Mega Rayquazas.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's legal.
At least like Mewtwo and Rayquaza. You know, like
Only 4 of them will
little
be
variety.
shiny. Only 4 of them will be shiny.
Plus, you can have Mewtwo. Oh, you can't have Mewtwo X and Mewtwo.
Yeah, but
Y.
remember, Savian, we're not
Hey,
all
kid.
necessarily
They're
like
Mega Evolution.
hyper
Yeah.
So you can only
competitive
have
in our
one.
way. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
wait,
Like
shit,
we
you're right,
like
yeah.
to fight, but we don't like to be like IVs necessarily. So it might not be as bad as you think.
Yeah.
Savian said, "I
I
want to
think-
do this, but I'm not into Pokemon competitive." But like,
I
we're
have-
kind of also not.
I
you
happen
know?
to think that the
The
team
whole
that I'm
thing-
putting together is hard but fair.
Yeah, the whole thing, the themes that we have for our teams are much more thematic than they are like
Yeah,
in your face.
and like always, mine's a little more hard, a little less fair. I don't know. I'm sorry. I had a really weird day.
That's a cell phone.
Yeah. This is my cell phone.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out.
I have high hopes.
got a
Don't let me
runkeeper,
down, Joe.
a runkeeper thing.
Rayquaza?
Rayquaza?
Apparently, the anime pronounced it Rayquaza, which is dumb.
Huh.
No offense. It doesn't look right.
Hold on. Let's very quickly. I'm gonna Bulbapedia that shit.
I don't think
The
Bulbapedia
Japanese
includes.
name.
I don't think. Oh. Well, I don't think it. I don't think its name in Japanese is Rayquaza.
Well, we'll find
It's some other
Sometimes
thing.
it would give us. It could give us a hint.
It's probably named like Weather.
Yeah, Tenki.
See, you know plenty of Japanese.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Rayquads. Yeah, autocorrect. I was looking for Rayquads. Fucking Mr. and Mrs. Quads, bastard child.
Oh, I
Ray.
figured it would just be an auto parts store where Ray sells his four wheelers.
Fucking Ray.
Fucking Ray. God damn. Mario Maker's coming back. Did we talk about Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts is
It's gonna happen, I guess. Do we have time for it?
it's gonna be replacing X and Y. That's what it's gonna
Is that
do.
what it is?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna say.
Oh man.
we're definitely gonna play it. That was the whole Patreon goal thing, right?
Yeah,
That we're
exactly.
gonna play,
I think it's
the
Rayquaza.
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 Rayquaza. I don't know. Is that what WoW looks like? It's really where it's
Oh, is
WoW
that
away.
Oh man. Katakana.
I hear a lot of talk about Umbreon. I used to use an Umbreon back in Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was
I thought Umbreon was
I think
the
it's
shit.
Rayquaza.
yeah, really cool. I had
Yeah, it's a long U sound, I
think
guess.
it was-
Rayquaza.
Toxic
That sounds
Substitute,
vulgar.
Moonlight,
Rayquaza.
and something else. So it was just like super tanky.
Who are we talking about?
Umbreon. Yeah, yeah.
Jolteon is
I
Thunders.
think it's the toxic,
Zapdos is Thunder.
toxic subbing Moonlight to heal and something else to maybe do damage or tank further.
Who-
Umbreon was.
I thought Umbreon was
pretty
cool. I thought
scary.
Espeon was silly as shit. Granted, I had no respect for psychic types at the time, so I've been awakened to the fact that they can be devastating machines.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Did you not get the YouTube memo?
I don't sign up for newsletters.
Oh. I don't know if you remember this. Like 2 years ago, one time you were texting me about D-pad plans, and I
Yeah.
just replied with unsubscribe.
Say it again?
What? Like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
you sent a mass text about D-pad plans,
Oh yeah.
and I just replied with unsubscribe.
I remember that now.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I don't either, but now we're all hurt. You guys doing the whole Pokedex thing when you catch new Pokemon? Yes. We I think forgot on the
Good
first
catch.
new catch, but we
catch.
are doing it now. Excuse me.
Shut up.
Sorry, I've been sneezing all day. But
You just raked yourself dissing Espeon.
I don't know. Espeon looks silly too to me, so I don't know.
Espeon's cool. Not my favorite, but
It's got a fork tail. It's like a fork spaghetti tail.
and Alakazam has spoons, so together they can eat an entire meal.
Mega Alakazam, how can we make him better? More spoons.
Yeah, 5 spoons.
And more mustaches. Doesn't he have like extra?
He does. It doesn't make any sense.
Just make him hairier and spooner.
What was it? Was it Kadabra? The Pokedex entry was like, one day a boy didn't get out of bed, and then he was Kadabra.
I
It was
think-
like really fucking
I
weird.
think it's literally it happened. It happened suddenly one morning. A boy woke up. Oh no, was it? It happened suddenly one morning. A boy woke up and was a Kadabra or something.
You heard it
basically
now.
like that.
Kadabra's a metaphor for puberty.
I remember when I turned 13. God dropped a spoon, and I was like, "Oh, this is mine now, my spoon."
Yeah. Also, you became a strange insect-like humanoid and gained psychic powers.
Well, yeah.
What are those like Abracadabra, Alakazam? What are they supposed to?
I think they're
They're
supposed
just-
to look like aliens.
They're just
That's all?
They're just meant to be.
They're
like,
slightly cat-like. You could actually make
Yeah.
a decent argument for them looking very similar to the original Mew sprite. Mew originally had a very angular head.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
Abra opened its eyes, it would look like the original shitty Mew sprite.
Yeah.
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 That was a terrible sprite. I remember
The
playing that
sprite
game, being
you
like, "That's
never
not what it
saw
looks like at all."
In the actually, I don't know that. I think they actually
was
changed
in-
it by the time it got to America.
I think it was
Yeah.
the Japanese version, so like green and
Yeah.
blue, or green and red, whichever.
Red and blue were here. Red and green were Japan.
Red and green.
Is Espeon really that good? Commenters are talking about like
Espeon's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm pretty sure it used to be an OU threat. Now it's in underuse, but it's still decent.
cool. Cool. See, he knows things.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So Kingdom Hearts is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Pokemon is still the love of our lives, no matter how.
I'm sorry,
we
I'm
try
so
to avoid
burned
it.
out all of a sudden. It's been a long couple days.
Yeah, he just lectured for 8 hours, and now we're making him do this.
Yeah.
Sorry. One of the Abras sued Nintendo. Apparently, that's cool.
One of the Abras student. Oh, no, I know this. It's what's his name?
Joe.
No. He was a famous psychic, or so he claimed, and basically sued Nintendo because it was like clearly that's based on me and my spoon bending, despite the fact that
guy.
he had a J in his name, and I forget what it was.
Weird.
I know you're talking about too. Yeah.
I'm going to look it up.
So
Give me
as a
second.
web developer, you're supposed to have a portfolio site that shows people how good you are at web development. It's like the thing I hate most about being a web person. But I'm working on a new one, and I think I'm going to make my picture on the website just a spoon bent in half.
Not a J.
And me looking really intense.
Not a J. Yuri Geller.
I like it.
You like that?
I like
Thanks,
it.
buddy.
He was revealed to be a fraud at some point
Rick,
because
you supposedly have a box that needs to be opened.
we do have a box.
Oh.
We do have a box. We got to do that at some point.
Yeah, sorry, Mark.
We don't do it right now. It's
fine.
no. We got it. We got it.
Do we?
Yes.
I don't know what.
Probably on a day where I'm not like
Killing
all at
himself.
I
once.
don't know what this is all about.
God, Delta Charizard looks so
He
cool.
had a box for us. Delta Shark. I didn't pull the camera thing back up. Yeah, I have the Insurgents Pokedex up right now.
Wait, are you web dev too, Isavian? No? Are you just giving me a hard time? Yeah, probably. Okay, never mind. Gotta go. Disable.
What's the J in his name? Maybe
Gullible
Jackass.
mode.
Yes, the J in Yuri Geller's name is for Jackass.
Heyo.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
That's
I admit I am morbidly curious, Rick, but I'm afraid it's like something obscene that we can't show in front of the children, so we can't open it on
I mean,
camera right now.
unless it is literally a naked person or a decapitated person, I
Now
think
we're getting
YouTube
a lot
is fine
of
with it.
now we're getting a lot of open the boxes.
Do you want to grab the box?
All right, I'll
The
grab
box,
the
the
box.
box.
Let's do it.
Why not
I was
open
going to
it
save
up,
it for a
man?
time where I can be more
This
pizzazzy, but
It's a good lesson
Do
for
you know
everyone.
what's in it?
no, I don't know what's in it. It was a
good
surprise.
lesson.
It was a surprise.
The more you whine and pester, the more you get what you want.
I'm just
All right, man. I
tired.
think this
We need a knife. Get the Kensei sword.
Funny thing, this box is not for me.
Not a
It's
plastic
for the
knife.
D-pad.
It'll work.
Rick/John. That box, I'm not. You got there.
He did great. Okay, I was gonna use a Kensei sword because Heroes is back on TV.
Where the fuck is the Kensei sword?
Right there.
I don't see it.
You just pointed. He's like, right there!
No, right there on top of the other Retron.
Point forward. Oh, I see
That
it.
could literally mean anywhere in the
I
house.
see it.
I'm
kidding.
my God.
I don't.
Are these
Eat
the
this.
cornstarch
No,
peanuts?
probably not.
Regret.
The cornstarch ones look like Cheetos as far as I know.
Did they
Like
actually
white
make these
Cheetos.
out of cornstarch?
Oh boy.
Yeah, they make edible ones. Well, I mean, like, you're not...
Well, they're not edible. They're just not toxic.
Right. That's,
Okay.
They're made from cornstarch.
I mean, same thing, right? If it doesn't
we
kill
got-
you, you
It
can
is
eat
a
it.
cat in a vial of poison. It is a vagina. It is a head.
oh, the things in the box. I was like, I thought you were reading like. So some people, when they give you a box, will be like, "Open it up,
I
it's a
have
blah,"
not-
and it's like,
I did not pee. Thank you, commenters, but I have not yet peed. Although if this goes
hang
on
on.
much longer, I'm going to pee and then also order us Indian food.
"Here, take these,
What the fuck am I to do with this?
eat them." That's what you do.
I don't eat these.
That is your job
We
on
gotta
the
save
D-pad,
these.
goddammit.
We gotta save these.
Oh,
Because I'm
snap.
doing a lot of eBay.
Is the
Oh shit!
is this the I'm trying to remember. Is
the,
it like
like-
Nendoroid or something like that? Isn't it? It's one of those little. So hang on, I will. Here we
Yeah,
go.
let's-
Just want to make sure that I can do that. So flipping it around. Oh, I guess the back was showing. So are we on the?
Check it out.
It's a little statuette kind of thing, and it's got like replaceable faces and things that you can put on there.
Is it
Thank you
sentient?
very much,
Its
Mark?
face?
Yes, you can change it. It's sentient.
How sentient?
Well, it's sentient enough to have
Like me sentient or like Ben sentient?
apparent emotions. Hang on a second. Let me.
Oh my god.
Okay, there
It is a head!
It is a severed head. All right, hang on. Those were like stickery things.
3 severed heads.
So hang
in
on.
fact.
Let me do that. Oh, that's like a hey, here's what's in the box kind of thing. So hang on.
Well, how do
Let
we know what's in the box?
me. I'm gonna do.
This is awesome,
this.
Mark. Thank you. Sorry it took us so long to
I
open
know
it.
we are the worst. I'm sorry.
We are. We like never get together.
Oh,
even
jeez, that was right next to the mic too for the cracking. Sorry. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can do something here. Is
I
that
love that face.
Yeah, right.
It's
All right,
the
hang
side
on.
eye.
so? I gotta be careful. I don't know how this disassembles.
Can you imagine if you're like...
He's got, like,
fucking
a
with the head
plastic-
just like breaks off, like...
All right, hang on. So, I think the idea is, yeah, these disassemble. Ah! So, does the head? Ah, here we go. Ah, there it is. Okay, all right, we're getting there. Okay, so, oh, jeez. All right, here's a sword. I'm trying to figure out which one we want to put on there. I guess sketched out one is probably a pretty good
fuck.
a good one
It's
for right
Mini
now.
Mitch.
Oh, there's a lot of pieces to it. I've always
It is
wondered how
children.
these
It is
things.
literally a severed head.
Hey, hey. Hang on. Let's see. Hang on. Let's try and. Sorry that we're like not paying attention to the comments at all
I'm
right
trying
now.
to. It's a mini Mitch. Nice. I want it. It's cool. Get a Sonic one. Took forever. Whole face forward.
I know. Hang on. Let's put these on there. So let's. Is there a closed hand that we can?
The D-pad plays with toys for your
I know.
entertainment.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, you
Hang
could
on.
do
You give us money and gifts, and now we just play with toys.
That's
which is
a
not
right
bad way to
hand.
be. We should have a Lego Let's Play. We all get together and just film ourselves making shit out of Legos.
I'm on board, man.
Yes!
Ah! Woo! Come on. Oh my God! Come on. Oh, that's him with the wand.
Did you have like one of the, like a giant bin of Legos when you were a kid? Yeah.
It wasn't that big, though.
Don't wait for the answer.
I didn't get that many.
Well, he nodded at me. You weren't
Oh,
looking,
okay.
Rick.
I wasn't
You were
looking.
paying attention to what was happening.
I'm trying to get a left hand.
and not playing with toys.
Yeah, well, fuck you, man. All right, hang on. Ugh. There's that. We're gonna.
You
do
have
this.
my wife.
How do I get this in there? Does this come apart?
So
Oh, it does. Oh, the little bottom bit. Oh my
Hands
God.
up if you want to see us play Kingdom Hearts.
John doesn't care for games, so.
I love games. No, I like Kingdom Hearts. I played it a little.
What was the last game that we played that we were like, yes?
Bloodborne.
That wasn't on the channel. Oh, it kind of was.
Yeah, it was. It was on Twitch.
Yeah, that was cool.
Don't sound too excited, John.
Give me a break. I love most of the Mega Man games.
Oh, I thought that was a piece that you like broke. I'm like, no.
I love all the Souls games, of course. I love the Pokemon games. I'd love to try Mario Maker, but I haven't had a chance yet.
Is this?
Sonic, I love.
We keep saying we're gonna do another Sonic race
seen-
thing, and we keep
Yep.
like
Kirby, I love. I even like some Zelda games. You know,
Some
on
of 'em.
occasion. You know, I'm really excited for Hyrule Warriors 3DS actually, which surprises even me because I didn't love the first one. To Rick's point,
how does this go
I
on
don't
there?
like games. You know, if you guys, it's
don't
Rick
know
playing with
how
toys,
this-
Ben watching Rick play with toys.
Sorry,
and
I'm
John
curious. There's like
awkwardly
the heart
not
piece has
stopping
like this
talking.
thing in the bottom. You guys aren't gonna be able to see this. It's like a little thing in the bottom. I don't know how it's supposed to work. So I don't know. I'll do this and that. I'm trying to make it presentable. All right, John. You wanna be a little less critical, maybe? It's another left hand. I don't want a left hand. Are you holding
You heard
hands
it here
again?
first, everyone. John's too critical. Is that true? I'm working on it.
Oh, it's like wedged. Oh, that's cool. Urgh.
Is Biggs there too?
Yes. It's Bigsed all over the place. Bigsed.
Ben got a Pizza Heart. So I'm just gonna Siri, Indian food.
Ridiculous.
Siri.
So that's good. Okay. We're almost there. I swear. I'm just trying to.
I believe you.
How do I get that in there?
That's what she said.
I've never heard that joke. Can you believe it? Just here on the D-pad, the first time. That joke.
English, first time, John. All right,
Guys,
let's see.
raise your hand if you think Rick's being a little mean to me unnecessarily. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This also looks like some kind of rally when Ben and I both simultaneously raise our hands.
It
And our
does.
matching blonde hair. Okay.
Rick, I love you just like look
It's
over.
kind of like whatever. I don't give a shit.
You got the same.
I didn't
side eye
ask
as
you, did
Mitch.
I? How do I? So how does this work then? There's like a little hexagonal thing, so that goes there. Oh, and then this goes down.
Yeah, that's true. It'll do has never happened.
It hasn't ever happened. We've kept an eye on that.
Boy.
It is there. We have.
We actually talked about it fairly recently. How we still wanted to do that.
Yeah.
I think. Or I had
It's
that
still-
conversation with myself. I don't.
No, we were talking about that, and it's still going to happen. It's just a matter of timing, really.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is supposed to work.
Guys, we have too much content.
No.
I don't think this is how this is supposed to go.
Amazing.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's he's jumping.
Oop, uh-oh. That's
like-
not
Okay,
right.
guys, I need your actual help. Okay, do I need
I don't know how to put the thing
kabuli
in the bottom.
chana,
Oh, is it?
which is chickpeas in a light sauce, or
Yeah,
do
it's
I
like
need
a fucking
palak
menu order.
paneer, which is a heavier, creamier sauce? No, it's the spinach one.
Oh, it's a spare
with chunks
neck.
of cheese in
Why
it.
are there so
Spare
many
neck.
different types of molds?
The spare neck has a happy face on it. You guys will not be able to see this. It's got a little happy face on it.
This is degenerating
Does
quickly.
it have
I
a
know.
happy face?
It does. Look at
That's
that.
bizarre.
It's a little happy face. I'm trying to figure out how the stand works. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I guess
It's all this fucking bendy spine stuff, and I don't know how it's supposed to. All right, here. I'll hold it in my hand. There we go. So this
Whoa,
is
that
Mitch.
moves.
This is Mitch going. I don't fucking know
everything
about this. This is really suspicious, man. I don't trust that guy at all.
Oh, everything moves.
Get it down. Okay.
That's cool.
So, all right, hang on. Let me.
I am getting the paneer thing. Thank you, fiance Savian. Yeah.
The what?
Oh, everyone votes for the paneer. All right. Everyone, calm down. All right. Oh my goodness! I'll
That's not
get
gonna
the
work.
paneer.
Can I get him standing there? No.
I'm gonna set him up on the stand.
Oh, did you figure it out?
I'm going to say yes.
Go for it. Because it's on his back. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, everyone. Here's my card. 4117. No, I'm just kidding.
Narrow it down from there. You've only got 100 million options left.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Did you get it?
We have fun.
Hey, you did. Oh, damn.
Da 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 da. Hold on.
Yeah, you have to throw it into the air and spin it.
Oh wait, it's not a shot. Da, 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 da. There we go.
I'm going to put these in here so that we don't lose anything.
Now rip his face off and put a different one on.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can I get it to...
Ben,
No.
just the chicken, no
My
appetizers.
nose is not...
I want a
There we
samosa.
go. Oh, good catch. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be entertaining everyone, right? Okay.
See you later, Grant. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for being a cool guy.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Someone
Do we
leave?
have?
No,
Someone
we're
leave?
done.
Grant's heading out.
Grant,
It actually has been a pretty long thing on here. We've had it for a little over an hour.
I'm not actually trying to be rude. They just closed. I have to do it now.
So if they just closed, how is that going to work?
They're.
They're closing. It's closing soon.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for translating.
Oh, maybe use the word that you mean then.
Oh my god.
Put that there. And I'll put
Rick
that.
getting vicious on stream. Yeah. Is that like the sword swipe?
Yes.
Oh, how do you make that work?
You stick the sword in here, and you use one of the more like
Really?
things. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? I couldn't figure out a good pose to put him in. That would- John ordered some food. I'm very proud of you. Incidentally. Oh man.
I got you some too.
Did you?
Yeah, if you want some. If not, I'll eat it.
Oh, it's so heavy it broke his arm off.
Oh no!
Mitch, he's about to attack himself.
Spin it around. Spin it. Can they see
even
that?
see
Yeah,
it?
it's on the bottom there. Yeah. There it is. He's so suspicious. There's a fly on his ear. That's what's happening. There's a fly on this ear.
Foxy,
and he's
where-
like,
where do you live?
Ahead of
Oh, Alex Nuzlocker. Hey, welcome.
Hey, Alex.
It's
Nuzlocker.
cool. We're glad you're here anyway. We don't. It's something. It's fine.
Is it back to public again? We set it to
It's fine.
unlisted,
Whatever.
but it
We're
may
almost
have.
anyway.
Actually, if it's unlisted, then anyone with the link could come in. So it get automatically posted to Twitter probably, and then
There you go. That's fine.
yeah.
Welcome.
It's all good. 2 hours ahead of you probably means that,
Palak Paneer.
Alex Nuzlocker missed all of the cool stuff anyway.
which means
You'll
you're
have
out
to
in
wait till later.
You're out in like the Midwest area, like
Colorado.
in Vegas. Yeah, in Vegas. I guess
Palak
Vegas is probably
Paneer.
Palak
Pacific.
Paneer?
Chicken tikka masala.
That's the
chicken
cool-
korma.
Palak.
Samosas.
Wait, is Palak Paneer a place?
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Palak Paneer, Ben.
What? What is Palak Paneer? Is that a
It's
Colorado,
the capital
okay.
of Colorado.
They call it.
Look. I can't handle the look. Okay, Palak Paneer is the dish I ordered. It is spinach with chunks of yummy cheese.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's technically public. Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
cool. Welcome.
It's not. It's unlisted, but at this point, because the link is out there, all someone has to do is find the link, and they can jump in. So that's fine. It's all good. We fucked this one up a little
Ian's
bit.
favorite Pokemon. Let me find out for you.
Ian's favorite Pokemon. We should take a bet on this.
feel
What
like
do we
I
think
knew
it's going to be?
this.
I think his favorite Pokemon is Doduo.
I could see that.
I like Doduo.
I
don't think it's his favorite Pokemon, but I mean, I've got a 1 in 719 shot at it, so
What, you don't think he likes Volcanion?
no. Who likes
I feel
Volcanion?
like I should know this as his brother.
I bet.
You should. If any of us would know, it should be you.
How much you
It is currently 9:30 p.m.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go for a long shot and say, like, Wigglytuff.
Well, okay, if it's either of those...
I could see Ian staunchly defending a cute Pokemon as being his favorite.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I definitely believe that would be the case. But he's not getting back to me.
God damn it, Ian.
Oh, he's not instantaneously at your beck and call?
No, so I will call him.
Speaking of beck and call, you may have noticed we don't have Mighty Number 9 because it never came out, nor did its demo.
Was it supposed to be out by now?
Yeah, it was supposed to launch on September 15th. And then
Darn.
they went, oh, it's taken too long. Secretly, they've probably run out of money, which is why the Red Ash campaign went up and bombed.
Campaign?
The Red Ash, it's basically Mega Man Legends with a new bunch of people doing it. But,
buddies.
yeah.
You
So they decided, all right, so the game's not done yet. We're going to put out a demo. What?
It was voicemail, but it finished before I could do it.
But they said they were going to put the demo out on the 15th, and then they went, whoops, the demo isn't out yet either. Oh, is the not all right? So not the beta whatever version. There is some kind of like beta playable thing, but they had like a specific demo. Although it is, maybe it has come out in the last couple of weeks because they said on the 15th, like, oops, shit, it's not done. So I don't know. Maybe it is out by now. We're not going to touch the demo though. We're waiting for the real game. Nope, don't blame Capcom for no Mega Man. I mean,
Happy pre-birthday, Sierra. Yeah. I had a stroke because it was almost your birthday.
It's so exciting that it's almost your birthday. Happy birthday, Sierra.
I will absolutely blame Capcom for there being no more Mega Man right now. They have totally mismanaged that series. Basically, there was a point roughly around the year, I want to say 1998.
20XX?
Right around 1998 or so, where they just started making some seriously fucking shitty decisions.
Some seriously shitty decisions?
We've hit that point where we're all just like punning.
Yeah.
We're out. We just got nothing. We're just punning.
They made a bunch of shitty decisions,
fun.
and it resulted in a bit of friction between them and Keiji Inafune, and he ultimately left. And they could make more Mega Man without him. They've done it in the past, but they just don't seem to know how to do it anymore. They decided suddenly, hey, let's just do Mega Man 9, and then Mega Man 10, and then we'll do a mobile game, and then
that's what the people want.
and then we'll cancel 4 games, and then we won't do any Mega Man.
You hit the big 30. Happy birthday. We all live in fear of that day.
Who's 30?
Frozen Foxy.
Frozen Foxy.
Oh, dude, that's not even that.
He's gonna be
long for
first.
me.
He's the first of us.
Next year.
Yep.
I'm the baby.
When your birthday is in the summer, early summer.
It's point at it.
Yeah, there we go.
With
I see it.
right there.
I'll leave it to Bennett if he wants to share the specific
17?
day.
June 25th is
There
my
you go.
birthday.
Not even close, huh?
So June 25th, 2016, I guess, is going to be
The big 3-0.
the big 30 moon.
And then my life goes downhill from there.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's expected of all of us. That's how it's going to go, man. That's how
Wait,
it's going to go.
hold on. Someone's Chaotic Shadow. You're November 5th? Because I am too. What?
You know what's great?
How is it being an emotionally fucked up Scorpio?
Chaotic Shadow. Guess what? You're a full decade younger than him. He's so old.
Wow, I am.
He's turning, He's turning 28 this year.
You're
I'm
the
already
6th,
there.
Too? November is a good time.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, but
What is November is?
June is okay too, right?
Oh, you know why? Because November is 9 months after Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Congratulations on 33. That's a good year. I have a weird
Nice.
brain.
Yeah, you do. Also, so the color is still weird. We noticed earlier when we were starting out that, like, no matter where I go on the screen, I seem to have, like, a relatively normal-looking color for, like, face. Ben has a bit of a weird tint. John looks like he's suffocating.
Sorry,
On our screen anyway. Maybe on you guys' screen it's not so bad, but he was looking like literally like gray. So I don't know what that's all about.
Guy Fawkes Day.
Guy Fawkes Day.
Yeah, so. Well, cool.
I know-
It's nice to have some November babies in the room.
Yeah.
Let me know. Thumbs up if you're also
November
emotionally
babies.
stunted.
Cool.
Yay.
All right.
Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before? I think we're kind of winding down. We've been winding down for like fucking
2
40 minutes,
hours.
but you know,
I mean, that's the whole. I mean, we're chilling together, man. We're just chilling.
yeah. This looks like an S.
Yeah. Good job.
Hang on.
Yeah, no, come on.
Ah,
Ask
there
us
it
some
is.
questions. I feel like there's stuff we always mean to
Ooh.
cover, and then we always
I don't
forget
think
to
it's
cover.
anything anyway.
And then we're always like, we should have covered that.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
you guys can help us.
We have more stuff coming. We can't talk about
Thank
it
you.
because we like surprises, and
Yeah.
anytime we can manage to actually surprise you guys with something, we'd like to do it. I'm pleasantly surprised that the 2 Seriously videos, despite taking forever, no one saw coming. People didn't expect the first one at all, and the second one, despite the fact that it was clearly taking just as long to get that out, people were clamoring for Cook on a Hook or Cook with a Hook. When we're done with Dustin, we're gonna put him up on a meat hook. No, but like people thought that maybe Cook with a Hook. I would love to have a Cook with a Hook episode go up. But
I got
yeah,
some ideas.
I was happy that people were kind of surprised by that. To be honest,
Who was the one talking to me about an ice cream maker?
us?
Me.
No,
Yeah.
but one of the people on the Reddit specifically was like, "Oh, use
The
this
Reddit.
one." On the Reddits that you kids use today.
How you liking the tubes, John?
I frequently, it's a series of tubes.
It's all.
That was a really
pipes.
timely joke.
You made it.
Would you say there are over 9,000 tubes?
What are we getting at here?
You tell me.
You have thought about taking on some more of the popular Mega Man fan games. Oh!
Yes,
actually,
we
yes.
have thought about it. We are planning on
And
doing
we
it at some
won't.
point. No, we're going to do it at some point. The good news is...
Mega Man 8's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. The good news is, since we're going in a pretty much chronological order with this whole thing, on both the regular and Battle Network sides of things, we have some time before we actually reach any finished fan games. We are probably going to...
Park. Good, I thought so.
We're either going to stick them in...
Ice cream.
We're either going to stick them in where... they like when they like if there was a fan game that came out before Mega Man 9, we may either put it out, do that, and then Mega Man 9, or we may finish all the official games and then jump over to fan games to keep Mega Man going a little longer. Especially because, frankly, I feel like the Battle Network and Star Force series is going to take longer than the 50 whatever platforming ones. Mm-hmm. It's not definite. Mega Man Battle Network 4, I remember when I played as a kid being very short, like way shorter than the others. I may be wrong, and maybe I just blazed through it, but I think that one's gonna give us a bit more time.
There are some seasonal fan games we're gonna maybe tackle.
Is it a
I have
good
a
question?
plastic knife because we don't have any spoons, and I use it to stir my tea. Do you guys have a least favorite Pokemon?
That's a very good question, and it's really tough.
I have many least favorite Pokemon, which I know is
Least
not
favorite
accurate.
Pokemon. Narrow it down to a generation, and please don't make it 3 or 4.
Least favorite in Pokemon 1 is definitely Jinx.
From Gen 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I'd probably
Mr.
give...
Mime is also up there.
No, but he's like not as bad as Jinx.
Define how you're coming up with least favorite, though. Like,
I think I missed that, Alpar.
least good,
rephrase. Sorry. I'm trying to... I know it's bad to talk to the comment. I'm trying. I'm sorry.
About
He had a question that I think I missed.
Shadow.
I think we did miss that one. Gen 1 worst Pokemon. Part of me wants to say Paris.
No, Paris was great. I loved Parasect.
Oh, Paris I love. Yeah, and Paris
Has so many weaknesses. So many weaknesses.
Are we talking...
Hey,
oh, I totally forgot you were out.
Nope.
Hey, everyone look at the new cat.
Well,
This is Tonkatsu, also known as Borscht, also known as Yog Sothoth.
Hey, look at everyone. Hey.
Was that a sneeze?
Yes,
or?
it was.
That's
That was very cute. We're fostering this cat till she gets all better, and then probably for a while after that. So
We'll see. She's adorable and super cuddly.
Ben and I have
sweet.
kind of fallen in love with her a little bit.
Yeah.
which
Rick
much to
hates
the
everything.
I don't hate everything. I'm just frustrated with having to dodge a small cat and a large cat when I use the bathroom and the shower.
It's
and
not going to be
shave.
like that forever. We just got to get them to be friends. She's shy. She's being shy right now.
It went
She knows
really
she's
well
on
last
camera.
time.
Yeah.
Goj and Coco were famously friends
Yeah.
when they started interacting with each other.
Hey,
on a
one
regular
time they
basis.
slept on the same couch one time.
One time, yeah. It went very well. I'm sure that both cats will live through the rest of the year. So
I will get back to who asked the question about least favorite Pokemon. Was that
Consuming Shadow, the new game from Yahtzee. Are we going to do that?
Oh, we are going to do that. Thank you. I keep forgetting the
Cool.
name. We are going to do that at some point. We are also going to do Trilby, The Art of Theft at some point. Just because I kind of meant to do it back when we did the Chizo Mythos the first time around, and it just sort of skipped my mind. So we are going to catch up on that at some point. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. But yes, we are going to do that.
I think Savian is saying that the new cat looks a lot like Coco. She does have that vibe.
Yeah.
And Chaotic Shadow says the cat looks just like... Not only do we share a birthday, we share a new cat.
Gomer is talking about Paris thanks to his girlfriend. He can never think of Paris without thinking of what's it based on? It's the cordyceps, I believe.
Oh, that's a real thing, right?
I think so.
Parasitic
fungus
plant
takes
zombie
over
maker.
the-
Yeah.
It literally, and if you carefully read the Pokedex entries, that's what happens by the time it becomes a parasect.
It's
Do you guys
also-
actually like the Trilby games?
It's also
Yeah, boys.
shown in the art because in Parasect his eyes go blank.
I figured those are just bug eyes, but I guess that's true because as
Well,
a Paris, he has eye eyes.
Yeah, Paris has like pupils, and Paris
Yeah.
like the eyes like blank over.
Yeah.
I find cordyceps to be one of the scariest things on this planet.
Yeah, that's
There's a bigger name for it, but I forget what it is. I just remember cordyceps.
if they ever like evolve to affect humans. I mean, that's
We're fucked if that happens because we will literally have zombies at that point. And it's, as far as we can tell, not a thing that you can undo. And you eventually just go to a high place and stay there so that the fungus can grow. fucking scary.
It's very common for stray cats to have worms, just nothing serious, just like normal, like slight digestive worms. And so every new cat you get, they give them a dewormer. And I was telling, I mentioned this to Rick. He's like, "Oh yeah, and those can get passed to humans." That was scary.
Yep, I read that.
Totally not true. I talked to the vet, and she's like, "Yeah, your roommate's full of shit."
Oh!
I was reading up about it, man. I read a lot of shit about it.
Did you read about
I don't
it?
know. She told me it's not possible.
There is a certain kind of worm that does do that, and you can beat it with a pill, which is nice. But
At least these worms don't take over your brain, though. I mean,
I'm gonna look it up right now because
just your rectum.
I'm certain that it is the case.
Rectum.
It may not
damn
be
near killed
It may not be the most common form of worms, but there is definitely one that is in some
I'm
way
sure it's
transmissible.
possible. I'm mostly just giving you a hard time in front of the camera because it's funny. Is it funny? Am I funny?
Let's see. Let's look at this on here. That's good.
Hey,
I
buddy.
love that. I love
Hey.
that.
Hey.
Yes. So, what's
Oh,
what
isn't that the
called?
plot of Last of Us? I have The Last of Us remastered on my PS4 and I've never played it. We should do
I
that.
started-
That's a good
That's
idea.
a great thing to add.
I started
When
The
will that
Last
go?
of Us. I had it on
knows?
PS3, and I never finished it.
Was it good?
The half of the game that I played was very good.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't really scary, but it was definitely intense. But I didn't get, I didn't finish the game, so I don't know. But yes, that's kind of, I believe that's kind of the plot of Last of Us.
She got worms from the dogs. Wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. See, thank you, Frozen Foxy. I'm not full of shit.
It was just the vet assistant, I'll give you that.
Oh.
But she was like, "No, that's never gonna happen." Huh. That is a horrifying thought. Tell your fiance I'm sorry, or your wife, or anyone.
Threadworm. That sounds right.
Maybe I don't know.
It's literally so whatever the worm is, it literally you have to digest it, which basically means if you're
You have to
handling
eat
animal crap and you're not carefully washing your hands, some can be microscopic. Hello.
Right.
I thought that was the cat.
Oh. I thought
You thought it was the cat too?
I thought I was petting the cat, and then I started petting
I thought the cat was on my head, and I was like, okay, this is happening. Wow.
After school.
But yeah, no,
soft
it's a
hair,
kind
though.
of worm. Thank you.
Soft.
Yeah, I've been complimented on it before, man. But yeah, no, like it's a worm that you digest and it passes harmlessly through your system and then hangs on in your butthole.
Cool.
And your butthole itches at night because it's burrowing in so it can lay eggs.
Cool. Well, now I'm thoroughly upset. What do
So
we
if you
do
feel
when
your
we
butt,
take a
they're
break
apparently
from
active
working?
in the middle of the night too. So
Guys, what do we do when we take a break from working?
we work.
I don't know. Ben plays some WoW. Ben just plays a game,
I play games.
right? And Rick.
I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. I watch a lot of Rhett and Link, a lot of Key and Peele lately. Occasionally some Jimquisition,
Yeah. And I don't know. What do I do?
Nostalgia Critic.
I hang out with people, I guess.
Yeah, I
Do
mostly
you?
I play
mostly-
music sometimes.
I mostly
Sometimes.
just play games and wait for these guys to be here so we can record stuff.
Yeah. We play games while we wait
That
for other
sounds
people to
awful,
show up so
Fox.
we can all play games
Yeah,
together.
aside from the worms.
Okay, now she just got extremely upset for it for about a month straight, though. Oof, boy. Worms scare me. Anything that is, like, too small for me to deal with, like, with
Right.
my hands
Yeah, I'd rather.
is scary to me.
It's hard for me
Plus,
to say,
when
but I'd
worms
rather
get-
have like a bug I could see.
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
when worms get large enough, if you cut them in half, they become two worms. And that's super scary.
Yeah.
Like, earthworms have it.
Because-
I don't know if they... Earthworms have a thing. I don't know if that they
don't-
can actually become two worms, but they
No,
can
they
live
for-
with
for
a
while.
portion of their
Yeah.
hearts. Whichever side is the head, basically, gets to stay alive.
Yeah, I have cats. Yes, that is. Lately, that has been what I've been doing. This little cat needed a lot of help.
Yeah.
She was like 2.5. Look, she was supposed to weigh 7 pounds. She weighed 4. She was really malnourished, so I've been trying to make sure she's
Pooping
she's
everywhere
Yeah.
she's
in
a
an
lot better
unfun
now.
manner.
good. in an
she's a-
unfun manner. She's
she's a
way
lot
better
better
now.
now.
Yeah. Now she leaves person-sized poops.
Yeah, she makes some.
And person shaped, person sized, and
Yeah.
person consistency poops.
I mean,
Ben is just a poop this whole time.
Oh my god.
you never noticed?
No, I had no idea.
Because
Why
I
do you
always
think we
feel
both
like a
like
pile of
Indian
shit.
food? So
Oh. What is us?
what is us? Yeah.
Don't pinch too hard or you'll get more worms. What? Oh, pinch the cat?
This
Squeeze
is gone.
the cat?
This is gone.
This got weird. This got real
away.
weird.
Okay, so
What are you gonna start doing streaming at some point?
yeah,
Ooh, did you hear the slight passive-aggressive upturn in the tone of his voice at the end there? You gonna start doing streaming at some point?
No,
finish
I
that
don't.
novel.
I just
I have a beginning, middle, and end. You ever saw that gimmick? Never.
No.
watching a lot of Family Guy now.
Yeah. Watching a lot of
No one
Family
wants
Guy
to
now.
see me stream.
Everyone
not
wants
true.
to see
Everyone
Ben
wants to see
stream.
stream.
We want to see you stream Insurgents.
Yeah. Again,
Oh.
it's my situation hasn't changed a lot with work. So like I get home at like 8 if I'm working most of the time or later, and it's rough. So when things change for me in terms of work, then I'll have the time to be streaming at the times when people are on to watch it.
That's fair.
That's kind of how it is right now, unfortunately.
So
I feel bad. Sarah got mad at me because we kind of stopped talking about the possibility of either you or her jumping in on Insurgents at a certain point. And she thought it was because it was like just a dismissive thing, like you don't get to do it thing. But it was more like we were so far in. I think we were about 40 episodes into mine, and we did 14 of you. So at that point, that's 11 weeks. And it was just a thing where I did the math, and I'm just like, if we were waiting for either you or her to catch up, we would not continue forward from where we are now until like Christmas.
yeah, it's not.
And I was like, it's not a you thing. I promise. It's just that
it's
like
already
it's no
a
longer
stretch to play the same game twice on a channel.
Yeah.
It's already a big stretch, and we thank you guys for being with us through that, you know. But we have to be very careful if we add in more Pokemon on top of that, for the love of God. But streaming's cool. Also, the cat took to us right away. She needed enough help that she's just been nothing but sweet. No scratches, no bites. Very loving, sits on your lap, purrs. Somebody asked a minute ago.
Everyone seems to be like yes to streaming
No,
for you.
it's something that I want to do.
We should stream Disgaea forever.
Sorry, Alex. His stream is bad, so he's missing jokes.
Oh damn, it's all right. It'll be up. Hopefully, so from what the first time around, our audio was fine pretty much the whole way through. It was our video was a little skippy. From the sound of it, that's not really the case for this like webcam based one. So the picture quality. Oh, I thought I heard growling. The picture quality might not be from the little cat. I don't know.
Right. That makes more sense.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully the output on this is fine.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. We're like rambling like fucking crazy.
We should
at this
probably
point.
wrap it up. I
We
think
should
we're
wrap it
all
up.
really
Lightning
tired.
round. You guys have 30 seconds. One last question.
Ben's sexy
Go.
Dark Souls skills. I would like to see those too.
Yeah, I think on the top of my list for streaming at this point right now are some sort of Dark Souls or from Soft Game, Dark Souls 2, whatever, and
that leaning
Pokemon,
back and doing a fan
Pokemon
thing?
Insurgents, and I don't know, maybe like Symphony of the Night or some kind of cool game that I can just sit back and play or something like that.
Nice.
Just to dig around with.
I feel bad. I feel fine talking about this at this point because it's never coming to light for various reasons. But there was a point. It was actually the first thing that I think the three of us recorded together here, which was Dark Souls. We recorded me doing Dark Souls for the first time like a year ago.
Oh yeah, and that all got lost.
Yeah, we had 5 episodes, 5 half-hour episodes, so it was 2.5 hours straight of me just getting through the first real
Rick
boss.
hated it.
I didn't.
It was.
You hated it.
I hated
I'm
the
a
fact
little
that
bit glad it got destroyed.
I hated it
because you hated it.
I hated the fact that it seemed like the only way to get anywhere was just to die a lot and lose your progress, and therefore the last 20 minutes that you did were for nothing, and you have to do it all
They're
over
not
again.
for nothing. It's the experience that you gain.
Yeah, but then all my experience points were not gained, and that's what I'm all about in these games. I'm all about games where you have to get better to get through it, but there needs to be a manageable curve for that to happen. Insurgents is the same way. I'm getting better at Pokemon by virtue of playing Insurgents.
Can we refer to it only as Pokemon Souls now?
Sure.
Okay.
Pokesouls. Poke Souls.
We
Are
do
we
need to
still
do some
talking about
D-pad merch.
D-pad merch, yes. That,
Yeah,
I feel like
we
that's
keep
a
talking
pretty-
about that.
I feel like it's a pretty big undertaking.
Yes and no. It's mostly a matter, like, at least on the basic front, it's a matter of collecting the images we want to do and deciding on, like, shirts and stuff. Like, that's the basic thing. But it'd be cool to do, like, stickers and coffee mugs and stuff and things like that, and expand out from there, obviously. Like, I've been wanting for 4.5 years to have an official D-pad shirt. Just the D-pad logo, the actual, like, literal D-pad part of the logo, not the full name, and just have that on a black T-shirt. Like, I wanted that since we started, especially so that we can go to stuff like Anime Boston, PAX East, Boston Comic-Con,
Well,
all
maybe
that
we
stuff,
can, like-
and actually be able to represent a little bit,
Yeah,
you know?
the production of that wouldn't be too bad. If we took like a Patreon month or two, we could put that away and that would be enough to fund the first round of T-shirts, and then we'd make that money back.
Well, no, I mean we don't have to go and get them screen printed and order them in. We can open like Cafe Press, I think,
or Redbubble
or Redbubble, like those things, and those they just take the money out. They take a percentage off of what you sell it for instead. So it's not at a cost to you to start it up.
A podcast with a proper set. An empty video game T-shirt.
I've thought about that actually. So will you guys ever do podcasts?
We would love to collaborate with other channels. Sorry, the questions got really fast. We're trying to get in touch. Get in touch.
Podcast with a set is literally the plan. We've made it a Patreon goal at like $1,000 or something like that, and that's mostly because it would be a really time consuming thing. But my original vision for the D-pad back in 2010 when we were still planning it was that it was gonna ultimately be basically that, like a variety, newsy, pop culture sort of show that started on podcast and would eventually go to video and be something like Attack of the Show. Or something along those lines. It was an old G4 show back when G4 was a channel.
And at the beginning,
children.
when I was
remember that.
When I was like, we want to do more like informational video content, we could work that all together.
Yeah, we were gonna try to and basically everyone takes on the role of a reporter. If Ben wants to do a big study on our MMOs dying out. Right. Kind of thing, and do a little piece on that, or maybe.
And I wanted to do a retro segment where I basically take whatever day it was and subtract 5, 10, 20, or 25 years and talk about what happened on that day, and just pretend it was that time, and I was reviewing Sonic 2 the day it comes out.
It's funny because I had that idea at one point, way back at the very beginning. I actually started recording. This was back in Worcester. I started recording video. I played through the entirety of Super Mario World.
Yep.
And I recorded a little bit of video stuff on a borrowed camera from our school's sketch comedy group, which Asavian was also a part of. I didn't
know you knew Asavian.
Yeah, he's a college buddy.
I didn't know that.
And I didn't get very far with it, but the idea was I was either A, going to get thrown back in time by 20 years, or B, I was going to literally be my father in the 90s.
Nice.
Because do
you remember the blog I set up around that time?
I do. We still have a couple things under that name. Yeah. Sure. And it never came to fruition. And my idea was I was just going to review games as they hit their 20th birthday.
Yeah.
But I recorded literally a full gameplay of Mario World to do it in sort of an AVGN style. Yeah. And nothing ever came of it. And I always felt kind of bummed about that. But
I still like that idea. Yeah, we should collaborate with you guys on possible channel collaborations and merch collaborations. We will be following up soon.
Yeah.
Our personal lives have all in their own ways been tricky lately.
Yeah.
So we're trying to sort of play catch up a little bit, but once we get back to a good spot, we can sort of put the channel back on the front burner, so to speak. Not that it's on the back burner now, but we're managing all the stuff we have to do, but we haven't had enough time available to push forward on new territories.
Yeah. I feel like some of the stuff that I've been doing lately has been a little bit rushed, which bothers me. I haven't been able to make as many fun edits and videos. And full disclosure, while I feel like the Mega Man Ruby Spears video was fine in most regards, I feel like the anime one felt super rushed. I feel like I rushed the script. I feel like I rushed a lot of stuff.
In retrospect, everything could have been better and taken a month longer, but we didn't have a month. And you did an okay job for what it was. The source material for that one was harder. It wasn't.
It's true. It was twice as many episodes.
And not as many
it wasn't filler, it was just kind of nothing. Yeah. It had a point, but it just nothing really interesting or funny was happening. Yeah. Which is challenging. That's the worst kind of thing that you can have when you're doing a review, is just sort of slightly boring material.
Friendship, but not neutral. That's what I said, it wasn't bad enough to be interesting to talk about.
Mega Man Ruby Spears was definitely bad enough to be interesting in a lot of regards, which is where most of those jokes came from. Yeah. It was us going, well, that's ridiculous. Right. Dr. Light's dead fucking stare. Honestly, we barely touched on it in the video, but if you ever go back and watch it, just keep an eye on it. Anytime Dr. Light's in the room, he has no iris, so it's just a black void, and he'll just someone else will be talking, and he'll just be...
Yeah, but his eyes will drift this way.
But just these huge, dead eyes, just staring into nothing. It's
ridiculous.
Every shot he's in.
Ridiculous.
So people are more or less agreeing with us. Yeah, it was still pretty good, not as good as the other one. Cool.
Yeah. But we got a lot. We have.
Thank you, Alpar. You are the best.
We have
We're gonna stay in touch.
Hell yeah. We have a bunch of really big ideas that thankfully are despite the fact that they're big ideas, they're a lot easier to implement than some of our smaller ideas. in a weird way.
Do I know what you're talking about?
Yes, you know what we're talking about. That stuff is what I'm talking about.
What's that?
The stuff up here on the calendar.
Oh yeah. We have some cool stuff you're gonna
We have
like.
some really cool
but some of
shit.
it's time-based.
Some of it's time-based, and weirdly enough, our smaller endeavors seem to be the ones that give us the biggest hiccups. Maybe it's just because we're not used to doing that shit.
It's because
you know?
anytime you do something new.
Yeah, we have a couple cool, small ideas here and there that hopefully we can... I've got props and costumes for ideas we haven't actually done yet, so... What's up, Kat? How you doing?
So, request for Captain N Seriously.
Oh, boy. I thought about doing that.
Terrible idea.
I thought about doing that, yeah. There's also... We missed... I feel very bad about this. We missed one entry. It's not really a Seriously thing because it was a one-off, but it was... I think it was a Mega... there was like a Mega Man When You Wish on a Star something or other. There's a Kirby one that's also very like that I mix it up with all the time. But there's a Mega Man thing that's like a little... It's an animation from like 97, and it was only ever in Japan. I think it was literally called like Mega Man Upon a Star.
Now I'm curious.
Really weird, and I meant to include it, and I left it off the list, so that'll show up at some point. But Captain N, yeah, we could probably do that at some point. I don't know when, but that'd be a thing.
Again, Seriously is the thing that I think stresses Rick out the most because, not to speak for you, but it seems like we can kind of barely keep up with the D-pad without pushing forward.
Yeah.
And then if you add Seriously on that, you start to get dragged back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because before Seriously was a thing, I had plenty of free time. Tons, really. Like, I was playing Hyrule Warriors for hours a day.
Seriously is literally killing me. Actually, it's just made
No,
my life
it's
a living hell.
It was a combination of You Only Live Twice, not to spoil what's going on in there, is a very ambitious video to the point where I almost feel like I'm underproducing. I've already started working on the On Her Majesty's Secret Service video. I already recorded all the video bits for it. I haven't done the voiceover stuff yet because I'm debating rewriting parts of the script because I feel like I may have underdone it a little bit. But like when you see it, hopefully it'll be worth the wait. I get questions on Tumblr about it about once a week asking, hey, so how's Seriously doing? And I usually try to give as best an update as I can. I didn't want to spoil that Mega Man and Mega Man NT Warrior were taking that slot of my life. I couldn't focus on You Only Live Twice if we had two other much larger, much more urgent videos that had to go up. So
Mega Man Upon a Star is on YouTube.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that'll happen at some point. I'm glad that I'm not insane, that is the name of it. But... because there's also like a weird Kirby movie that's got a very similar name.
Ian's favorite Pokemon, someone asked earlier.
Whoa, that's a hell of a callback now.
Is Mew. He loves Mew.
I knew that.
I knew that too, but Megan's is also Mew. So I was like, I'm just thinking of Megan because my brother and Megan are the same thing.
I gave him that Mew card for his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew that. I'm such a goon.
To answer the question, though, in general, when does Bond return? I would love to finish it next week. I don't know if that's going to happen, but like...
I hope so. I want to see it.
I do too. The editing is...
I want to see the fruits of your labor.
So here's the thing. If you split it down the middle, there's different stuff at the beginning and at the end. The first chunk, I think I'm about halfway through. The second chunk is a much harder chunk, and I've kind of barely chipped into it. And because if I don't have a few hours at a time, it's hard to get into it and get a real groove going, so I haven't really focused. But next week I'm not working. I don't have anything really going on, and I don't think there's really much that I have to focus on other than that. So I'll probably be working on it then. I would love to have it out by the end of next week. We'll see how that goes. And then after that, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, and the 16 that come after that are going to be a lot smaller scale, or at least a more reasonable scale. Also, apparently Daniel Craig is fucking finished with the Bond series. Someone asked him about hey, are you ready for another Bond movie? And he said that he would rather break the glass in his hands and slit his wrists. Though that could be because he's at the end of a really long press junket and is just sick of the same 3 questions over and over again. It's a pretty common thing for not celebrities necessarily, but like the movie stars, actors. That's the word I'm looking for. They get asked the same question for weeks at a time and just get fucking sick of it.
Why do we do this?
I don't know. Oh, each of you are wearing glasses. Yeah.
Couldn't be that
I haven't worn contacts in a long time.
Oh.
I think CJ is the only. Oh no, Ian doesn't wear glasses either. Of the guys on the team, I think.
Hey, what the fuck? Why do I have to wear glasses and Ian doesn't have to? I just realized that for the first time now.
Maybe he will later.
It's only been 21 and a half years.
That's not fair.
Yeah, John, it's not fair.
I knew he was the favorite.
Oh my god. Also, The Writings on the Wall came out, and it's a terrible Bond theme. I might do a little mini review of that.
You showed that to me, and
it's so bad. It is not a Bond theme. Adele's Skyfall theme actually really grew on me a lot. I actually love it now, to be honest with you. But Writings on the Wall, no. Just fucking no. Too soft, too sad. We did sad in Quantum of Solace. We're done with sad.
It's just like the theme song, it happens at the very beginning of the film. It's something that should get you excited to see, like an action spy thriller. Like that's what Bond. Like if it's just like, hey, it's Bond. Yeah. Yay! I'm like, oh, great.
Woobat, Fennekin, Ninetales, a lot of favorite Pokemon coming in now.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what my favorites from.
Nice. Get excited.
God, I would have to really, really. I love Greninja. The whole Froakie line is amazing, and I love it.
Those guys, huh?
Honestly, I think Gen 6 has the best set of starters.
I like
out of the entire fucking thing. Gen 5 gives it a real good run for its money, but I think Gen 6 nailed the starters.
I know completely. That I always talk about how much I love Dunsparce and want a Mega Dunsparce.
Yeah.
But Gligar is also one of my favorite.
Gligar is cool.
How do you choose just one? I can't even choose just 6. I really can't.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You know?
A while back, if you look at one of the sets of CJ and Felice Elite Four series, we talk about our favorite, because we found an app that lets you compare two Pokemon, and it basically systematically tells you what your favorite is. Mm-hmm. But the way they do the sorting is a little broken, because basically what it does is, if you vote one above another, it just drops the other one entirely. So you may unfairly, right at the beginning, if your first two favorite Pokemon are there, your number 2 does not show up anywhere on the list. And you have to go through...
you should make a thing that improves upon that.
I've thought about it. The problem is manual sorting algorithms are among the hardest things to do.
Charizard, cliche, but understandable. Sylveon, so many things. Gengar, of course. Chespin's in there. I love him.
Golduck? That's awesome.
It's so hard. I literally couldn't even narrow it down to 6.
Maybe we'll have to. Maybe we'll do a video. Our top... however many Pokemon is just each of us with our top whatever. 6.
Each of us top 6. Top 6 Pokemon video. That's a great idea. Thank you guys.
There you go. Boom.
Coming tomorrow.
Thank you guys. Awesome.
Okay, I guess we gotta go film that now.
All right, let's go.
Cool. Hashtag John did not pee.
That's good to know. We should probably wrap it up, huh?
Yeah, but we love you guys. Thank you so much for all the kind words. We tried to keep up with the comments as much as possible.
Which is going to be great for those of you not watching live.
Next time maybe we'll try and capture the comments somehow. We'll figure it out.
I think I know a way to do it. I just have to be careful, because if we capture the video section, if it's live, then we could have problems with processing. Yeah.
So we'll figure that out. But yeah, thank you guys again. And stay in touch. We're going to get back on Reddit and doing more comments and all that.
Hi, Ben.
Cool.
Hi, Ben.
And Ben's...
Yeah. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, because you put it on backwards.
That's the new hashtag. I love it. I love it.
Cool.
I'm gonna.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys. We love you very much. We'll see you later.